Okay. Hi, hello, everyone. I'm so glad to see Kaustubh and Deepak already in the chat. So that's pretty nice. Thanks for already being here. Let me know if you can hear me. I did try to lower the volume, but yeah, let's just get out the audio thing out of the way so that I can finally learn how to play chess. But nice to see you in the chat. Yay. I'm just gonna wait. I feel like there's a lag. Obviously, there's a lag. So I'm gonna wait till you confirm that you can hear the background noise, music, little bit, but also you can hear me clearly. And I'm also gonna add in another audio source when I'm like perfect audio. That's amazing to know. That's great. But yeah, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. Today's a Saturday. This is kind of weird because it was very impromptu. Credits to Rishu because he told me this wonderful website called chess.com. No. What? Wait, what? What does yes and no mean? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but what I was saying is I didn't even know chess.com existed. And then 2 days before, Rishu was like, I was on Discord and Rishu was like, let's play chess. And I was like, I have no idea how to play chess. And he was like, it's fine. You can just move pieces. And I was like, I don't even know how to move pieces. And he was like, okay, at least make an account on chess.com. So I went on chess.com, made an account. And then I just played my first match, lost obviously because I didn't know what I was doing. But there was a lessons section on chess.com. So that's what I'm going to follow. I feel like I learn better if I just do it on my own rather than have someone else teach me. So that's the plan, to learn how the all the pieces move, to learn what the pieces are called and how they move, how you win a game. Because I know there's something called check and checkmate, but if I'm really being honest, I don't know exactly what that means, the difference between them. I know checkmate is winning a chess game, but I don't know how to achieve that. There's something called stalemate or uh, queen's gambit, king's gambit, but I have no idea what they actually mean. I just know these different terms. So that's going to be the motive, to finally learn chess and then play a game with someone from the chat or just a random player. But before I start that, let me actually share my screen. Also, I'm interested to know if you, like Kaustubh and Deepak, you know how to play chess. And if I know Kaustubh does, I'm pretty sure Kaustubh knows how to play chess. But yeah, I'm interested to know how you learned how to play chess. Because in my family, my parents didn't teach me, my grandparents didn't teach me. But that's been the most common answer, like a relative or a family member teaching someone how to play chess. And today I'm going to teach myself how to play chess. I'm interested to know how other people learned. Until then, I'll try to figure out how uh, how you all played. Hey, Deepak says no idea. So is that the answer to my question? You also don't know how to play chess. So then we both can learn through this lessons, maybe. That'll be nice. Okay, so share screen. Yeah, before I actually start learning, I do want to say wait. In most of my social media accounts, my name is iIkra, right? iIkra, because Ikra is my name, and I was like iIkra. So even on chess.com, I wanted iIkra to be my username, but then someone's here. Nirmay, hi Nirmay. Nice to see you in the chat. I'm gonna learn how to play chess. I think you also know how to play chess. Let me know how you learned how to play chess. But yeah, iIkra. Then I created the account, went to username to check if I can change my username. I don't know why I did that. And I changed it to Ikra123. Okay, let me share my screen. I changed it to Ikra123. And I was like, okay, I can change my username. So I'll change it back to iIkra. So this is my account, okay? iIkra, created on July 29, 2021. Like 2 days back is the first time I played my first game of chess, almost like a blindfolded person. And then if you go to settings, all settings, and it's just loading. Okay, if I try to change it, it didn't allow me because it just said that you've already changed your username once, so you can't change it more than once. And I was like, no, I lost iIkra as my username. So look, you already changed your username. Only one change is allowed. I didn't know that, and I was so sad about losing my iIkra username. So what I did is create another account, right? I created another account, and I think that's not allowed. So I'm just gonna, in the beginning. Oh wait, let me change the background. This is kind of chaotic background. This one's a better background. Cool. Okay. So what I did is, this is my Ikra123 account, which I will delete after showing you my first game. And then we're gonna move to my iIkra account, and then that's gonna be my permanent one account that I follow. So how do I actually go there? The website is a little confusing, but let me go to my profile. It's taking a little time to load, so sorry about that. So as you can see here, games played 1. My rating, how do I check my rating? Yeah, rating 800. No idea what that means, but I think you start with 800. 1 loss. Can you actually go to the game? Yeah, this is clickable, right? Yeah, this is clickable. Okay. You see, I played with Rishu. He's on my Discord. Thanks, Rishu, for introducing me to chess.com. And how do I show this game? But yeah, I lost in 19 moves. So it was basically like a really, really bad match. Can I actually show you the game though? Like, is there an option of replaying? Recent? I don't know. No. No, right? Yeah, never mind. So this was the game that I played, but unfortunately, I just don't think I want to continue with this account. So I'm going to switch to iIkra, and that's going to be my permanent account. I did check on chess.com FAQ. You're not allowed to have 2 accounts because it's technically cheating, because you can make 2 of your accounts play with each other and improve your rating. I'm not trying to cheat here. Just want iIkra as my username. Basically that. So that's my rant, unnecessary rant of the account that I have. Analysis. What's that? I've heard people say analysis in some chess videos, but I have no idea how to go to analysis. Analysis? Saved analysis? Is that where you go? I don't have an analysis. Why don't I have an analysis? Okay, wait. Let me go to my... What? Where's my account? Okay, let me go to profile, right? And then games. Is that where you go? How do I show my game that I played? This one, right? Oh, do I just click on it? Would that work? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so I can actually show you the game, right? So obviously Rishu won. No, I don't want to rematch. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat. Do you know how to replay? You can replay the game by analyzing it. But I don't see the analysis feature though. Where is it? Analyze, info. Here, analysis. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Nirman. Okay, so this was my first ever chess game in my life, and I had no idea what I was doing. Okay, this is the play button. Next move. Okay, I'm just gonna walk you through my thought process in this game, but I had no idea what I was doing, and then hopefully by the end of the stream, I'll know what my moves were. So again, this is my first game, no idea. I told Rishu I don't know how to move the pieces, and he was like, if you just click on the piece, it'll tell you where to move. So that's fine, like all the possible moves. So he was like, move the pawn to this place. I know how to read the board actually. E4, yeah. Move your pawn to e4. So I learned that the pawn can move like, what is it? 1 step or 2 steps in the first turn, and then after that it's just the first turn. Okay, that much I learned. Then he moved his, and then he was like, move the horse. No, the knight. Let me just lower the volume a little bit because that's getting a little annoying. Okay, yeah. So then in this game, he told me to move the knight. I was like, sure, I'll do that. And he was like, the knight moves in a weird way. I don't really remember how. And then he moved his knight, and then I moved my pawn. Oh, this is where he was trying to show me how a pawn kills another pawn. And he was like, you can move straight, but for a pawn to kill someone, they have to like kill diagonally. So I think, yeah, he showed me the diagonal thing. Then what happened? Then I killed the pawn. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea. And then Rishu killed my knight. And then I moved my queen. That's the queen, right? The thing is, I always get confused between the king and the queen because both are crowns. And here in England, royal wheel has the symbol of what the king piece looks like. So I'm like, English queen, but it's actually the king. So I always get confused. I need to keep in mind that that's actually the queen, and this is the king. Yeah. So I moved the queen. I don't know why I did that, and then he moved his knight, and then I moved my knight, and then he moved his pawn, and then I did something. Oh, I know why I did this. Okay, so I remembered that the pawn can kill diagonally, so I moved my queen. I remember that bit. I did that. I don't know what this bar is, but I think it's telling me how much chances I have to win, I think. And then whatever that piece is moved, and then I move that piece. This was castling. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Now I remember. So I moved this piece because he was trying to show me what castling is. Again, no idea what castling is, but I think you just like switch the pieces between this castle looking piece and the king. So that's what we were doing. I don't know again. And then he moved his knight. He was taking a lot of thinking, when he was moving his turns. And I was just like, oh, can I move this piece? Can I move that piece? Because again, I had no idea what I was doing. And then I moved my pawn for some reason. And then that. Oh, I took his knight. I don't know if that was a good move because the white bar has totally gone down. And then something happened. The moral of the story is I basically lost. I don't know how badly I lost because I don't know what I was doing. And then this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. And then, yeah, there's no next move. Yeah, so this was checkmate. That's all I understood. I don't know how bad the game was. If there's like any professional chess person watching, let me know on a scale of 1 to 100 how bad this game was. But hopefully, we're going to change that because what we're going to do is go to we're going to go to learn section, go to lessons, and I'm just going to go through the lessons and try to learn my best. Because when I went through the lesson plan, it starts off with how the pieces move. I feel like you should know that to at least play chess. And then I feel like the way it's laid out is pretty cool. I don't know the actual teaching method. If you have better resources, please link it in the chat. I would love to find out more resources or like better resources if there are any than chess.com to learn how to play chess. But for today, we're just using this. And in terms of how much I want to get through, I feel like I can get through these 2 lessons. I think so. 8 lessons plus 12 lessons. Yeah, I want to at least complete new to chess and maybe like a few beginner level lessons. Okay, I don't know how long the stream is going to be. Definitely not going to reach intermediate or advanced anytime soon. But for this stream, definitely want to complete these 2 and then like a little bit of this. So that's the goal of the stream. Okay, just gonna quickly see if anyone's there in the chat. None of us are able to see the game? Really? Oh no. Oh my god, I should have looked at the chat. My bad. Oh no. Sorry guys. Should I do this all over again? Oh no. Okay. I know why you weren't able to look because I'm using StreamYard. Okay, let's try this again. Stop screen, share screen, and go to analysis. This one. Now you'll be able to see, I think. Right? I should keep my chat open. I'm sorry. I didn't see the chat and now I have to repeat whatever I said. But yeah, hi Malu. Thanks for being in the chat. Okay. One more try. Just bear with me one more time. Share screen. And I want you to see this one. Why is it always taking me to this? Oh my god. Okay. Stop. Share. Okay. One last try. Third time is the charm. Analysis. Okay. One last try. Third time. Sorry. I am gonna go for this one. Right? Yeah. Sorry, boomer moment. Okay, now you'll be able to see me walk through the steps. I think so. Yeah, okay, cool. This should work. So what I was saying is, basically, I'll just walk through this really quickly. I moved the pawn, then he moved the pawn. This was my first game ever, okay? And then I moved the knight, and then he moved the knight, and then I moved my pawn, and then he was teaching me how the pawn kills diagonally. And then I took his knight. Yeah. And then he took my knight, and then the queen. This is where I was talking about how I get confused between the queen and the king pieces. And then what happened? Yeah, the knight came up, and then I moved my knight, and then Rishu moved his pawn. I moved my king back. So here is where I was like, the only thing I remembered was the pawn can. Oh my god, this is so chaotic. Sorry, guys, sorry. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is where I was telling you how I remembered the pawn kills diagonally, so that's why I moved my queen, but I don't know if that was the best move or not. And then this happened, this happened. This is where Rishu was telling me what castling is, so I did the same thing. And then he moved his knight, and I moved my pawn. Even the analysis is like double question mark. I don't know if they're like just confused at how bad my move is. And then he took my queen, right? That's the queen. And then whatever that is, knight. The knight took the knight. Something happened there. I have no idea what's going on, okay? And all the turns, I was like, what should I do? What should I do? And I was like, can I move this piece? And I was just like, just messing around. And at the end, basically, I lost. And this is how I lost. This way, this way. Do you see this? And yeah, basically checkmate. I was a little nervous to even point out that I don't know what checkmate is, but he was like, when you capture the knight, that's what checkmate is, right? No, not knight, king. When you capture the king, that's checkmate. So that's all my knowledge, and that's the first game. Again, I have no idea where I made the mistake. So the goal of this stream would be to learn chess and then maybe come back to this game and like figure out where I could like move better, maybe analyze my whole game. So that's the goal. I'm going to keep in mind that, you know, whichever square is highlighted is what you can see. I'm not going to repeat the same mistake where you won't be able to see what I'm showing you. So moving on to the lessons tab. It's going to take a little time. Let's see. Okay. Now maybe I don't like StreamYard anymore because it's such a hassle moving the screen again and again. Okay. Stop screen. Stop screen. And then move it to lessons. So the next part of the thing was me showing you the lessons bit, right? So this is what I found out. Chess.com has a learn section called lessons, and it has a new to chess. I feel like these two will be so helpful to me because I'll finally learn how the pieces move and how the game is played. And I want to complete a few steps of this beginner lessons, maybe if I have time. I don't know how long the stream is going to go for. And then eventually, someday in the future, I'll have intermediate and advanced lessons to be learned. But for today, we're going to concentrate on how to move the pieces, playing the game, and then maybe opening principles. I don't know what opening principles are, but we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. So before that, the first thing I want to do is basically go to settings and just delete this account because this is again Ikra123, right? Let me just confirm if this is Ikra123 because I don't want to delete iIkra. Yeah, so this is iIkra123, which I want to delete because it's illegal to have two accounts. How do you delete? I think you go to account and payment and manage account and close my account, basically. I'm too busy, less interested, using another site app, don't like other. Should I give the reason? I don't know. I have a different account. I have different. I don't know if that they'll like flag it as cheating. I hope I don't get banned from chess.com when I haven't even begin my career in chess. I have a different main account. Sorry for opening this. I have a different main account with the username I want. Sorry for opening this account. I think they'll understand. And a smiley face. And close my account. I think that's good enough, right? So I close that account. Good. That doesn't exist anymore. And now I can just move to my main account and then start my chess journey from there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to close all these tabs and show you my main account and we'll start the lesson. Cool. Right, I want different username. Yeah, okay, good that I wrote that. Okay, cool. I don't know, for people that already know chess, I don't know if this is going to be boring or it'll be a refresher revision course, but let me just log into my actual iCra account. Can you add people on chess.com? Maybe you can, because like I could add Drishu. Yeah, so feel free to like send me a friend request. I'm not going to play with you anytime soon because I'm too scared to like play actual games. But let's see how this goes. Okay, my main account is here. This one. Cool. You should be able to see it. Please tell me if you can. You can, right? Yes, you can add. Okay. Let me know in the chat what your usernames are, and maybe I can add you after the stream, during the stream, when I'm taking a break. If you want to share your chess.com usernames, feel free to do that. But as you can see, iCra is my official account, and I'm gonna go to learn and start learning. Okay, lessons. Okay. I just hope. So in GeoGuessr, whoever watched GeoGuessr, I totally embarrassed myself not knowing Bengaluru and Bangalore were the same thing. So I don't know what sort of mistakes I'll do in chess. But if you want to be mean, I can't really stop you from being mean. But like, I'll appreciate support. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay. I'm gonna actually close the music because it's very distracting to me. And we're only going to concentrate on the browser. Okay. So how to move the pieces is my first lesson. How to move the pieces, learn how all the pieces move, and how to set up a chess go. That's exactly what I want to learn. And I'll have the chat open here so that I don't miss things in case you have anything important to say. I'll try my best to look at the chat as much as I can, but I'll mostly concentrate on the lessons. Okay, exciting. Okay, I'll finally know how the pieces move. How to move the pieces. Start. Okay. Let me know. Okay.
Chess is one of the oldest and most...
Wait. Can you confirm if you can hear the video noise? Or you can't? Because then I'll have to like move the... change something in the audio source. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear the video play. I'll play the video a little bit. And let me know if I should reduce the volume or increase the volume.
Chess is one of the oldest and most recognized games in the world.
Chess is the most recognized game in the world. Did you hear that? We can hear the video sound. Okay, awesome. Everything's working fine now. Awesome. Okay, let's go.
It is an exciting game of strategy and planning, which is why it is seen as a symbol of intelligence. However, chess is easy to learn and can be enjoyed by anyone at any level. Chess is played on an 8x8 board with 64 squares and 32 pieces, and the game is all about checkmating the king. Once the king is in checkmate, which we'll explain later, then the game is over. So to start, let's meet the king.
Okay.
Even though the king is the most important piece in chess, it isn't the most powerful. The king can only move one square at a time in any direction. Here are the squares where the white king can currently move. Here's one move. Now the king could move here. And here's another king move. In chess, both players have identical sets of pieces. You have a king, and so does your opponent. Each player will take turns making a move until the game is over.
Okay, cool. So that makes sense. Okay, so the first piece is the king. I'll have to remember Is there a way to remember that, this croissant-shaped crown is the king? Wait, let me think of a way. Croissant, croissant, croissant. Oh, I know. So, like, if you consider stereotypical genders, this looks like a cross, and that reminds me of Jesus, and Jesus was supposed to be a male, so that's a king. Maybe I'll learn it that way. So that's a king, okay? King, and then the king can move one space, any direction. I think I got that, right? Uh, let's see. Pretzel. Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking, not a croissant. Sorry. I was thinking of pretzel, correct. But yeah, I think that I'll be able to remember that way. King, and it moves one space, any direction. Cool. What else is there? What about the real Bacha? Oh, that's another thing, Like the pieces are called different in Hindi and different in English. So that's confusing as well. But maybe I should try learning both together. So king is Bacha in Hindi, and it looks like that, and it moves one piece all directions. Cool. Okay, cool. Fine.
Now that you've learned how the king moves, it's your turn to practice moving the king.
Okay, sure. Oh, challenges. Okay, start challenge. You can see the screen properly, right? I hope you can see the screen properly. That's a king crown. Yeah, that's what I was explaining in the beginning. Like the king crown, but here in England, there's queen, and royal mail has the same symbol as that king crown. So that's why it's confusing me. Wait, let me follow the challenges. I'll do these 5 challenges and then look at the chart. The king is marching to the top corner of the board. Can you move the king straight up 1 square to get closer to the corner? I mean, yeah, sure. Is that the challenge? Okay, cool. Okay, that's easy. Okay, the king is ready to move to top left corner. Can you move the king straight up the board? Sure, I can. Okay. The king wants to move into the center of the board. Can you move the king up 1 square diagonally to the right? It's just literally telling me where to move the pieces. How is this a challenge? The king wants to move to another center square. This time, can you move the king 1 square to the right? Okay. Okay. Okay, last challenge left. The king wants to move to the corner square. It is touching. Can you move the king straight down? Yeah, I can. What? No. Okay, maybe it was telling me how the king moves and like trying my mind to tell me that it can only move one step. Wasn't a challenge, but that's okay. We're new to chess, so let's move on to the next lesson. But before I move on to the next lesson, let me actually catch up with the chat. Vishwa! Hi, Vishwa. This time I'm going to be very careful reading whatever you say because last time you made me say something that I'm not appreciative of. But well, this stream is going to be so long. I know, but I want to learn slowly. So feel free to like leave if you think it's boring. But I'm going to take my turn and take my time and learn as properly as I can. There's a lag. Oh, sad. I don't know. So do I like say something and then the thing happens on the screen? I don't know how bad the lag is, but we'll continue. Okay, on to the next lesson. So I think I know how the king moves now, and I know how to recognize the king. Yeah, okay. Next lesson.
The king might be the most important piece in chess, but the queen is by far the most powerful. Like the king, the queen can move in any direction, forward, backward, to the sides, as well as diagonally. Unlike the king, the queen can move as far as she wants in any direction. The one thing the queen can't do is jump over other pieces. Let's look at some queen moves. In this position, the queen could go all the way up the diagonal. She could slide all the way across the board. She could now move all the way down here, or she could make some shorter moves, like here,
Okay, cool.
here, and here's another queen move. Earlier, we mentioned that the queen cannot jump over other pieces. In this position, let's say the queen wants to get to this square. Notice that the king is currently in the way of the queen. So the queen would have to move to another square first, and only then, on the next turn, could the queen move here. Now that you've learned how the queen moves, it's your turn to practice moving the queen.
Okay, cool. So I feel like the queen is so much more flexible and versatile. How do I remember what the queen? Yeah, okay. The queen will be easy to remember because if I know what the king looks like, which is like Jesus Christ crossed and pretzel. Then the other version is the queen. Yeah, I don't have to like find a way to remember what a queen is. So the queen can move literally anywhere, right? Not anywhere, but like straight down, up, right, left, and diagonally. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. King is one step anywhere, and queen is any steps anywhere. Yeah, okay. Okay, start challenge. Woo! Okay. The powerful queen wants to travel all the way to the top of the board in a sing. Okay, yeah, sure. Literally this, right? Yeah, okay. What are these challenges? I want to be challenged. Now the queen wants to move sideways to the right, visiting the corner. Yeah. Next. Can you find the move? Okay. The queen wants to slide down the diagonal and reach the lower left. Seriously? Are you serious right now? Okay. Next. The queen wants to move straight up the board and reach the top left hand corner, but white's king is in the way. Can you find a queen move there? It can reach the goal of. Yeah, it literally showed me in the tutorial, yeah. Like you do this and then you oops, where did it go? Oh, there is an alternative? Okay, yeah, here also, right? Yeah. Fantastic. The queen is now ready to move up the diagonal. Yeah. Do I move it? No, I don't. Okay. Next. Easy. The queen is ready to climb the diagonal. Oh, literally this. Okay, done. Woohoo! Done. 10 lessons done already. Amazing. Okay. Oh, you're ready for the next lesson? The rook. The rook. What's the rook? Okay, chat time. Let's see. Oh my god. Wait. You guys can't write so much in these 5 lessons. This will be a long stream. Rook moves horizontally, vertically. Okay. I will not believe you until the video tells me it does. Knight moves in L shape. The knight. Okay. Vishwa, you're taking your own lesson in the chat. Can you please calm down? I need to learn through this video. Queen. Oh, yeah. The queen is Wazir in Hindi. Why is it not Rani? What? No way. No way. Yeah, no, Aurora is laughing, so I'm pretty sure you're lying to me. I think Queen is Rani. I know that much Hindi to know King is Raja. No, Maharaj, Raja, and Queen is Rani. Please don't mess around. Akra be like, this is so easy, duh, 101. I do know who Magnus Carlsen is. But yeah. I mean, literally, this is literally telling me where to move the pieces. So, how is this a challenge?
After the queen,
the rook.
The rook is the second most powerful piece. It can move up, down, and to the sides as far as it wants, but the rook can only move in straight lines. Like the other pieces we've looked at so far, the rook also can't jump over any other piece.
Okay.
Let's take a look at some rook moves. In this position, move straight up. It could slide to the corner. It could move all the way down the board. Now it could swing to the other side, or it could make some shorter moves, like here and here. Now that you've learned how the rook moves, it's your turn to practice moving the rook.
Okay, cool. That was a short lesson. So I feel like the powers are like leveling down. I mean, what just happened? Oh no, something opened. Okay, basically, how I look at it is, I mean, technically the queen is the most powerful because like it can move anywhere. Then came the king because you can't move anywhere any number of times. You can only move anywhere one number of time. And then the rook. The rook is just cut out the diagonals and only have left, right, up, down, right? Is it like leveling down the moves? Is that how chess works? Like different pieces just level down? We'll find out. But here, I just need to how do I remember rook? It looks like a castle. Oh, yeah, this is the piece that's used for the king and the rook for castling. But why is it called a rook? What does rook mean? I want to know what rook means. Why is it not called a castle? Wouldn't it be so much easier to remember rook meaning? Let's see. And can someone tell me what rook is in Hindi? Please tell me the actual meaning. The rook means a large black bird similar to a crow. Oh, really? in the game of chess, a piece that can move along and so a rook is a black bird similar to a crow. Okay, that can be easy to remember then. So like if you look at a castle, like at the top corner of like these top things, maybe like a crow sits. So maybe that's why it's a rook. I have no idea. But okay, maybe I can remember it that way. Yeah, like a castle, but a crow is sitting on top of it. So it's a rook. And you can use this for castling. So it's that way. And it's top down, left, right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Rook is Hathi. Okay, okay. Do I agree to that? Wait, I'm just gonna Google and see if Rook is Hathi. If you're correct, then I'll believe you. Because I have trust issues, believe me. Rook in Hindi. Rook in Hindi. Okay, it's Hathi. Fine. Got it. But, okay. Because in the translation it said Hathi, but shouldn't it be a crow? Why is it a Hathi and not a crow? I don't understand. Whatever. It's fine. We'll go to the challenges now. Okay, start challenge. The rook wants to travel and reach the other side of the board in just one move. Yeah, sure. Other side. Okay. The rook would like to visit one of the four corner squares. Okay, can you find the corner square it can move to now? Yeah, the left one, right? Because this is blocked by the king. Yeah, the king. So, ta-da! Okay. Both rooks want to place what? Both rooks want to move sideways to the right all the way. Which rook can reach the other side in a... Bruh, seriously? This one. Okay, done. Both rooks want to reach the top right-hand corner square. What? Both rooks want to reach the top right-hand corner square, but only one rook can travel there in 2 moves. Which rook? This one, right? Because like top and then right. Because this would have to travel left, top, right. Yeah, this way. The rook in the lower right hand corner is blocked by its own piece. Okay, yeah, it's blocked by its rook and its king, by its king. The rook wants to move to the lower... Wait, what? The rook wants to move to the lower left hand corner in just 2 moves. Can you move another piece to open up the rook's path? Rook wants to move to the lower in just 2 moves. Does it mean like, should I move the king up and then move the... Oh, yay, woo! Okay, okay. So maybe there's like a little more thinking now. So this is nice. This is nice. Cool. Bishop.
The bishop is one of the most interesting pieces.
Wait. Calm down, calm down. Let me read the... Okay, no more chat to... what would you catch up? So I can move to the... Hey, there's Ansh Raj. Hi, Ansh. Hi. I don't know if you or I read the chat really late, but hi. Thanks for being in the chat. Delete chess, delete stream, and... You guys are such trolls. Whatever. Bishop. Let's learn about the bishop. Okay. Wait, let me recap. King, 1 step, any direction. Queen, any steps, any direction. Rook, straight down, up, down, left, right, any moves. Any moves unless there's a piece blocking it because it can't jump over. Yeah. And same with the queen. Okay. Next is the bishop. Okay.
In chess because it can move as far as it wants, but only on diagonals. The bishop, just like the other pieces that we've met so far, cannot jump over other pieces. This means that the bishop has to stay on the same colored square it starts the game on for the entire game. In chess, you get 2 bishops. This bishop is called the light squared bishop because it can only travel on the light squares. Meet the other bishop that you have in the game, the dark squared bishop. It moves exactly like the light squared bishop, but only on the dark squared diagonals. Now that you've met both bishops, let's take a look at how they move.
Okay.
With just 1 move, the dark squared bishop can enter the longest dark square diagonal on the board. Let's do the same with the light squared bishop.
Okay.
Now, notice no matter how many bishop moves we make, the bishops never cross paths. They never block each other. And the reason why is because they're on opposite colored squares, so they never interfere with each other. They make a good team. Now that you've learned how the bishops move, it's your turn to practice moving the bishops.
Okay, that's cool. It's like Mixing a rook and a bishop gives you the power of a queen, but if you take the power out of the queen for moving like any number of steps, then you get a king. I feel like now I'm understanding how the game pieces moves were decided. So it's pretty cool. And it's also cool how having a light squared bishop and a dark squared bishop, you can literally go to any square. Obviously, if there are no other pieces in the board. So that's also very interesting how the game rules work. Like you have a light squared bishop and a dark squared bishop to like cover all grounds. Nice. And this is just diagonal. So the rook is up, down, left, right. The bishop. How do I remember the bishop? The bishop. Also, what is bishop in Hindi? Let me just find that out. Bishop. Bishop in Hindi. I just said bishop. What the heck? Bishop in Hindi, chess. Why is it so hard to find out? Shatranj. No, Shatranj is chess. Sorry, got too excited. What is the bishop? Can anyone please tell me? Camel? Oot. Is bishop oot in Hindi? Is it? Hey, so there's a camel. Why is it called a bishop though? Wait, let me just find the meaning of bishop then. Because what I was thinking is bishop is like that person that stays in the church or like a priest kind of thing. Bishop meaning. Let's see. Yeah, a bishop is a priest of high rank. A bishop is a camel. How do I remember this? Oh, I know. So if you think about a camel, it has humps, right? And this is kind of like a curved piece. And it has like it looks more like a swan to me, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll remember having humps, so it's a camel, but it's also a bishop. Okay. And the rook is the castle, and the king and the queen. That's fine. The bishop moves diagonally. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's start the challenge. Let's see. Okay. The bishop wants to move to the other side of the board in a single move. Can you find the move? But the other side is in like right side or the other side? I think it means like the top side, right? Oh wait, I got confused. The bishop is diagonally and not left and right. My bad. Wait, I need to remember this. Bishop is diagonal. Okay, bishop is diagonal. Okay, bishop is diagonal. Yeah, okay, cool. The bishop dreams of visiting the top left-hand corner of the chess. Can you find a path of the move? Just to move. Top left-hand corner. So here. Yeah, you could just move it here and then move it there, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The dark squared bishop is in the center of the board. The dark squared, okay. Can you move the light squared bishop to the same square directly to the right of... Yeah, I can. Easy. The bishop wants to travel. Where's the bishop? Okay, here are all the pieces. Queen, king, rook, bishop. Yeah. The bishop, where's the bishop? Yeah, the bishop wants to travel to the other side and reach the top of the board. Top of the board, okay. In just 2 moves. Yeah, okay. I think this is the only block cleared. So I just have to move it here, right? Yay. Okay. White's bishop is ready to... Wait, what? White's bishop is ready to climb to the top of the board. Yeah, it literally told me to do that. Okay, move the bishop. Okay. Fine. What? Lesson completed. Cool. So we have the king, the queen, the rook, and the bishop done. How many more pieces are left? I don't know. I think 2 more, right? 2 more? Pawn. We haven't gone through pawn till now. And the knight. Is there anything else? I don't know. Okay. The knight. We're going through the knight.
The knight is perhaps the most...
Okay, the knight. Hey, Malu and Vishwa are still here. Nice. Thanks for sticking around and watching this. I know this is painfully slow for people who already know chess, especially like how the pieces move. This is like, I think, common knowledge. But again, I don't know, so I'm going to take my time. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, Vishwa and Malu. Hi. Okay, moving on to the knight. The knight is easy to remember because it's literally a horse. Uh, but it's also called a knight, so I don't need any help remembering that.
Fun piece in
Okay.
chess. It is the only piece in chess that does not move in some sort of straight line. It moves in a strange L shape. The other interesting thing about the knight is it's the only piece in chess that can jump over other pieces, like this. It takes a little practice to understand exactly how the knight moves. It goes 2 squares in one direction and then 1 square to the side, like this. Highlighted are all the possible squares the knight can move to on the next turn. Notice it always moves in the same pattern. 2 to the side and over 1, like this, or like this, up
Okay.
2 and over 1, or down 2 and over 1.
Okay.
And notice that the knight moves from a light square to a dark square, and then on the next turn, it moves from a dark square to a light square. The knight always switches colors with each turn it makes. Now that you've learned how the knight moves, it's your turn to practice moving this fun and tricky piece.
Okay, cool. Okay, this is like more challenging now because it's not like simply up, down, diagonal. This is L-shaped. And so if it's on a dark squared, the easier way to visualize this is maybe think of this square, right? And then flip the color. So this part, 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 and this one. Those are all possible moves for the knight, right? Did I get that correct? So I think that's how they explained it. So let's say if the knight was here in the light square, then all the possible moves for the knight would be the dark square of the outer square. Like this is a square. Oh, yeah. I can like literally look at the square. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool how they like form the rules with the chess pieces. I've never been so appreciative of a game rule before. That's so cool. Okay. So the L shape, yeah. Start challenge. Let's go. The knight wants to reach the top of the chessboard in a single move. Okay, of course. Can you you just go here. So you go up and then left. Okay. Knights love to be in the center of the action. Move the knight into the center of the board. Like top right? Is that what it means? Because that's the only thing it can do right now. Okay. Yeah. Actually, because there are 8 squares, which square is the center then? Because technically, like if there was 9 squares, then sure, we could have a perfect center. But if there, how does this work? Is 4, 5 the center then? And over here again, is D and E the center? Is this the center? Oh, so you don't have a center square, like one square which is center. It's more like 4 squares that are center, right? I think that's what I think it is. Wait, let me just look at the chat if anyone's saying yes. Are we attending online class? I mean, yeah, it kind of feels like that because like I'm watching a lecture and then like trying to attempt the activity. Yeah. So my Masan, do you know how to play chess? I want to know. Yes, d4, d5, e4, e5. Wait, d4, d5, e4 are center squares. Oh, thanks for confirming that. Really helpful. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this is the center. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. So what's our challenge? White has one knight in the center, which is this one. Move the other knight. Yeah, okay. So like this L shape, right? This way. Yeah, cool. Most of the knight squares are blocked by pieces. Sure, yeah. Can you find a forward move to bring the knight into the center of the action? So the center is these 4 squares. Top and then left, top and then right, like this. Yay! I mean, that wasn't a challenge. Find the square for the knight that would be able to reach all of the black's piece at once. Oh, yeah, just here, right? Because then it can go all to the dark squared pieces once it reaches here. Yeah, so I just put it here. Okay, cool. You ready for the pawn? Yay, woohoo! Nice.
The pawn sounds like it is the humblest of
Wait.
chess pieces, but
Let me just stop and see. Cool, cool, cool. How long have I been going for? Let me just double check the stream. It's almost an hour already. Okay, it took me 1 hour to learn how the pieces move. So it definitely is going to be a long stream. But I'm happy. Like, some people are watching, so thanks for sticking around again. Hopefully this is a little helpful, and maybe it's revising your already known knowledge, or maybe you're learning chess along with me. So cool. Thanks for joining in. The last piece, the pawn, and then we can, like, again, I want to know. Wait, recap. King is Raja, queen is Rani. What was the next one? The rook is Hathi, the bishop is Oot, knight is, I'm guessing it's the Ghoda, right? I don't know. I'm just assuming it. And pawn, what is pawn called in Hindi? Let's see. Also tricky because it's similar to the word like porn. So I'm just like, it all, like, my mind always goes there when I'm like saying pawn. It's so annoying. Just hope they named it something else. In Hindi. What is it called? Pyada? Is it called a pyada? What does pawn mean though? Let's see. Pawn meaning. Whew. A person or organization that does not have real power. Oh, that's so sad. That's such a sad description, but is used by others to achieve something. That's such a sad description for a piece. A person or organization that does not have any real power, but is used by others to achieve something. I feel sad for the pawn. But like, maybe, so in chess, are you supposed to use your pawn piece to, like, gain power by sacrificing it? Is that how the strategy works? Damn, sad. But you get a lot of pawns because, like, in the front row, you have so many pawn pieces. But that's such a. I feel sad, but it's okay. It's fine. But what does pyada mean then? Is it just the literal pyada meaning? Pyada. Okay. Nirmay confirmed it's pyada. Thanks. Pyada. What does pyada mean? Okay, yeah, it's the literal definite translation of pawn. Interesting. That's a good word to describe people, like some people. Okay, got it. So, okay, let's watch the video for pawn.
it is really one of the most powerful. When working together, pawns are the soul of chess. Pawns have a few strange rules, so make sure to pay attention. Pawns can only move straight forward, and they can only move one square at a time. However, if it is their first move of the game, they can choose to move 2 squares forward if there is nobody blocking them, as pawns cannot jump over other pieces.
Okay.
Remember, the pawn can choose to advance 1 or 2 squares only on the first move. On all other moves, the pawn advances 1 square. Pawns are also the only piece in chess that cannot move backwards. One other thing that makes them strange is that while they can only move straight forward, pawns can only capture diagonally, and they can only capture 1 square away diagonally, even if it is their first turn. We will explain capturing in one of the next lessons. Let's see some pawn moves. In this position, since this pawn has yet to move in the game, white decides to move it 2 squares forward. Black, on the other hand, only advances this pawn 1 square. Remember, even though you can move your pawn 2 squares on its first move, you're not forced to do so.
Okay.
White now advances the pawn forward, and now both pawns are blocked and cannot move.
Okay, right, got it.
In this position, how many white pawns can move?
1.
If you said 1, you're correct. Notice that this pawn is blocked by the black directly in front of it. Remember, pawns cannot move backwards. White now has the option to move this pawn up 1 square. Notice this pawn cannot move 2 squares forward because the black pawn blocks it.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn to practice using the pawns.
Okay. That's not difficult at all. That's easy to remember, right? Like, in your first turn, you can move 2 steps or 1 step, up to you. And then rest of the game, you just move 1 up. You can't go back. But if you want to kill, you can only kill diagonally. Diagonal to the left or right doesn't matter, right? It can be either way. Just that it has to kill diagonally. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the summary, right? Yeah, cool. Basically, a slave which can promote to any other piece when it reaches the last square? What does that mean? Basically, a slave. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's being manipulated by other pieces to just do whatever it feels like to like gain more power or like have a better chance of you winning. But I don't understand. Which can promote to any other piece when it reaches the last square. What's the last square? Maybe they'll tell me later on. I don't know. Okay, so let's start the challenge for the pawn. Okay. White pawn can move 1 or 2 squares. Play the move that puts the pawn into the center of the board, which is 4-5. So I'll have to play 2 moves. Okay. White has 2 pawns. Yep. But only one of the pawns can move 2 squares on the right. Of course, this one, because this is already moved, right? This one. Yay. Okay. White has 3 pawns, but 2 of them are blocked by, yeah. Play the one move, this one. Yeah. So can you confirm if this scenario comes up, then literally those pieces are just stuck in the board and they wouldn't be able to move unless like another piece comes and kills it, right? Or like another pawn comes diagonally and kills like either one of them. Otherwise, they're just like fixated in the board that way. If like a black and white is stacked, right? Is that how it works? Because literally right now, if this is all the pieces I have, this is the only one will just keep moving forward. There are no remaining moves left for black at least. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Okay, next lesson. White's pawn may seem what white's pawn may seem small compared to black's 2 rooks, but can you find a way to attack both and just put it in the middle so it can attack diagonally? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Where's White's bishop? This one. White's bishop is blocked from all directions. White's bishop is blocked from all directions? How? The bishop can move. I forgot how the bishop moves. Wait, I'm going to write it down. Wait. So, recap, okay? The king can move 1 step, any direction. The queen can move any direction, any steps. The rook can move left, right, up, down. And the bishop can move diagonally. Right. Oh, so, okay. Yeah, the bishop can move diagonally. That means it's being blocked by the pawns. Okay, that's what it means. Got it. How do I remember the bishop moves diagonally and the rook moves straight and down? I want to remember this because it's confusing me. How do I remember this? Got it. So the bishop is more like a rectangular structure. So it can only move like straight, like just the way it is. So straight or like left, right. But bishop is more like curved. So it's going to go like diagonal. Yeah, I think I'm going to remember it that way. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I think that'll be a good way to remember it, I think. We'll find out later on. Okay, so right now the bishop is blocked diagonally because all the pawns are there. Move a pawn that opens up a diagonal for the bishop. This one, right? Because everything else is blocked. Yeah, cool. Okay. Ooh,
remember, your pawns are the only pieces that...
What's a pawn promotion? Okay. The next thing... Wait, we finished the lesson. That's nice. Okay. Thanks, Ansh, for always like saying that whatever I'm saying is correct. And like feel free, whenever I say something incorrect, please try to correct me if you can. It'll help a lot. But yeah, thank you. Let's move on to pawn promotion. Okay, pawn promotion. Cool.
Cannot move backwards. So what happens when they reach the other side of the board?
Yeah.
They get a promotion. You must trade your pawn for another piece. It can be a knight, a bishop, a rook, or the powerful queen. It cannot stay a pawn, and it cannot become a king. Also, it does not have to be one of the pieces already captured in the game. Every pawn has the potential to be promoted into a queen. You could trade it for another queen and have 2 queens on the board, which is incredibly powerful. Now, let's practice promoting some pawns.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad the makers of the game gave like this superpower to what was like a poor, sad description of a pawn. Because like once it finally reaches, like it struggles all the way up. It can get blocked by other pieces, but finally when it reaches the top, it can use all its skills to like convert to the most powerful piece in the board. I like that. I like that. I like that the pawn is given a way to salvage itself and like become more powerful. That's good. I like that. So what we so I think this is what Ansh was saying also, right? Something about reaches the last square. So like anywhere the top row, like the 8th row, or like for that side it's the first row. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So once it reaches the top, you can change it to any pieces, and this person changed it to queen because that's the most powerful piece. Okay, got it. Start challenge. White has 2 pawns. Yep, can you promote one of them to the strongest possible piece in the, yeah, it's just this one. Easy. And then you move it to a queen. Yay, done. Okay, white has a pawn where white has a pawn 3 squares away from promoting, yeah, and a pawn is still on its starting square. What is white's best pawn move to play for promotion? I mean, you can't play this because it'll just get blocked by this. So you have to play this, and because it's in the starting position, you can move it twice rather than once, so that it reaches faster, right? Yeah, cool. What does it say? White's pawn begins in its journey up the board. It will take 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are no. Wait, can anyone block it? No, because the king can move only one step ahead. And why will it move to that direction? That makes no sense. Black's king cannot prevent from advancing. Yeah, literally what I said. Okay, cool. Okay. Next challenge is we have a pawn race. Cool. Sounds really weird. Both sides are trying to promote a pawn as fast as they can. Which pawn should white move to win the race? I mean, obviously this one because it's closer to the top. Again, what a weird challenge question. Yay, done. Cool. What? Oh, do I just move it now? Okay. Yay, done. Woohoo! Black's pawn is 1 move away from promoting. Find white's move that protects the promotion square and saves the game. Yeah, literally move it diagonally. No, wait. What? Oh, this is the king, so it can only move once. Wait, I'll have to think about this. Find white's move that protects the promotion square and saves the game. Diagonally? Right? Because diagonally, and then this will move there, and then you can again kill it, so it won't get to promote. Yeah, it has to be diagonally. Yeah. Yeah, and then you can capture it, right? Yeah. Oh, I have to capture it. Yay. Okay, cool. I got that. Okay, nice. That took a little bit of thinking because I was like, how do I protect a promotion? But then I forgot that the black has to play and then like the white has to play after the black plays. So we protected it. Nice. That's a good technique to remember. You save the game. Cool. White is what? White is up a pawn. What does that mean? White is up a pawn? Oh, like white is 3 pieces and black is 2 pieces? Yeah, but white's most advanced pawn is blocked by black. White does have 2 pawns on the side of the board. Can you find the surprising pawn move that forces a pawn through a promotion? Ooh. Should I like move this piece to the top, right? And then it'll try to kill it, and then I can move this forward? I could do that, right? Because if it does try to kill me, then I can just move this forward because this is being blocked. But if it doesn't try to kill me, then I can just move this forward because this is a little far behind. Yeah, let me just do that. Woo! Yay! Okay, and then I can move this forward, right? Move the pawn that yeah, move this up. Uh, promote the pawn. Yay. And then queen. Awesome. Cool. Let's go. Oh, we completed the lesson. Awesome. Next lesson.
Now that you know how the
Go
chess
for
pieces
it.
move, it's time to set up the game. Before you put the pieces on, make sure you turn the chessboard so that there's a light square in the bottom right corner.
Oh, wait, what? Setting up the board. Okay, this is telling me how to set up the board. Ansh did say go for it, but I have no idea where he said go for it. So, because there's a lag, so I really don't know which lesson you're saying. But so far, so good. I've cleared all the lessons. So far, I think I understand the game. I just the rook can move up, down, left, right. The bishop can move diagonally. The pawn one step or two step in the first turn. Diagonal kill. Anything else to remember? No, I think that's all. Oh, pawn promotion. Okay, yeah, that's all. So much information, so much new information, but this is so cool. I really like the way the game is laid out. Like, there's so much thought put into. I also like how the bishop can clear, like, there's a light squared bishop and a dark squared bishop so that all area is covered. I like how, the L-shaped version of the game, like for the knight, it's L-shaped, so it really like switches color in every turn. I really like how thoughtful the rules are for this game. Nice. Now we're gonna learn how to set up the board. I'm gonna take a little bit of break. I'm gonna drink some water and maybe like walk around my house like 2 rounds, and then I come back and then do this because I don't want to just sit in this place for like I don't know how long I'll be here for. Light skin bishop. I said light squared, but yeah, you could say light skin, right? Hi Anand. If people don't know, Anand is an amazing chess player. So really honored for Anand to be here on my stream. um, but yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick break and then I'll be back. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, so far, so good. Cool, I'm back. Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. I'm actually gonna keep the music playing. I don't know. No, actually, it's very distracting. I'm gonna have it very low, okay? Like almost negligible. I don't know if you can still hear the music in the background. Let me know if you want the music. But in my ears, I'm gonna just have it very low playing because it's very dead silence. I mean, when the videos are being played, that's fine. Actually, it's actually gonna confuse me when I'm doing the challenges. I'm gonna just reduce the volume completely. Yep, don't need it. Okay, closed it. Nice. I'm back. I had my break. I did a few jumping jacks just to like have my legs move around. And I'm ready to finally learn how to set up the board. I don't know if anyone's still watching, but we're gonna keep going until my brain gives up. So far, I don't feel like I've felt challenged enough to give up. So I'm gonna share my screen again. Oh, and change my background. Ta-da. Also, just want to mention there's my link tree, which is gonna like mention my Twitter, my Instagram, YouTube, my coloring book if you want to buy that. So that's there. My link tree is linked there, which is linktree.e/ikra. Also, Kostab, I don't know if Kostab is in the chat, but Kostab gave me, why can't I speak? I've lost words. My vocabulary is gone. He advised me. Yeah. Was I looking for advice? I don't know. He advised me to make a buy me a coffee link instead of a Patreon. So you could literally go to that link and you can buy me a coffee, which is literally like a way of paying if you want to like donate money for your entertainment if you're getting entertained. But you can buy me a coffee. It's such a cool link because they're like, buy me a coffee, and then you can buy a coffee, like donate the same amount of money as it'll take to buy a coffee in that link. And obviously YouTube, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We're so close to 500 subscribers. It's amazing. So really happy about that. So yeah, if you can like the stream. Has anyone liked the stream yet? People have. We have 6 likes. Awesome. So yeah, if you can like the stream, if you haven't already, and subscribe, and maybe tell your friends to subscribe. That way we can reach 500 closer. That'll be nice. But other than that, that's enough of like plugging things and promoting. I'm going to go back to learning chess. Okay. So let's go. Let's go. This is setting up the board. Okay. Is that even necessary to learn? Because like right now online, they already set it up for me. But maybe if I play in real life, it's nice knowledge to have. Okay, sure. Setting up the board.
Now that you know how the chess pieces move, it's time to set up the game. Before you put the pieces on, make sure you turn the chessboard so that there's a light square in the bottom right corner.
Okay.
You can remember this as white on the right. The easiest way to start placing the pieces is to place all of the pawns on the second rank for each side. In chess, rank is the word for row. Let's put all of the white pawns on one side of the board and all of the black pawns on the other side. Now let's put the rooks out in the corners. Let's follow that up by putting the knights next to the rooks. We'll soon learn that the knights are placed on the B and G files. In chess, file is the word for column.
Okay.
To continue, let's put the bishops next to the knights. And now we're left with the king and the queen. Does it matter where they go? Yes, it does. The queen always goes on the matching square. The white queen goes on the light square, and the black queen goes on the dark square. Notice they should be lined up together.
Okay.
Finally, put the kings on the last empty squares. Now you're ready to play. In chess, each side takes only one turn at a time, and by tradition, white always moves first.
Okay.
Now that the board is set up, it's your turn to practice making moves for both sides.
Cool. Okay. So the things that this person said, my coach, literally says coach over there. White on the right. So white on the right. Depending on if you're looking at it from the bottom side though. White on the bottom right, actually. Because what about white in the left top? Anyways, I don't want to confuse myself and you. White on the right. There. And then how are the pieces placed. So I know the pawns are just like an army. This literally looks like an army, right? Like an army of pawns at the front, like the front line. And then you have the castle. You enter the castle with your knight and then meet the bishop. And if the bishop agrees that you can meet like the most prestigious people in the army, then you meet the king and the queen. Yeah, I think that's a good way to remember it. So pawns, castle, knight, and then what happens to the horse? I already forgot. Oh, sorry. The castle, the knight, then no. So you are the person, you enter the castle on your horse, then you meet the bishop. The bishop agrees for you to meet the king and the queen. And now, how does the king and the queen is placed? So if you're on the white side, the queen is on the white square. And if you're on the black side, then the queen is on the dark square. And then the king is just places on the next to the queen. Yeah, okay. I think I'll remember that. I don't know when I'll get to like set up a board, but I guess it's nice to know this information. Cool. Start challenge. What will you challenge me in this though? We're gonna set up the board. Okay, white pieces on the starting square. Let's move the white rook back into, yeah, the castle will be at the furthermost places. Okay, this will go here. Cool. Then the castle you're entering on your horse. So again, this way. This one's gonna go here. Cool. Then you have your bishop. Bishop is gonna go next to this thing. Oh, it's also giving me a revision of how the pieces actually move in the board. Because I couldn't place this bishop here because it can only move diagonally. Got it. And this one can move here. Nice. The queen, this is white queen, so it'll be white square. And the king will just go next to the queen. Nice. What did
In order to get at chess, you will need to learn no.
Oh, I finished it, right? I don't know what I clicked. The language of chess? There's something called language of chess. What does Anand say? White is on the right sounds way better than white is always right. So I agree with Mr. Narrator Man. Oh, is that how you learned? White is always right. Yeah. Sounds less authoritative. And yeah, let's just go with that. Less authoritative. So the language of chess. Okay. I feel like all this stuff is not that necessary to learn, but I'll just follow the lesson plan. It's fine.
Notation, which is often referred to as the language of chess. Every square on the chessboard has a name, which is actually just its coordinates. As we mentioned before, each column is called a file, and each row is called a rank. Every file in chess is given a letter, starting with the letter A on the left side of the board and going all the way to the letter H on the right. Every rank is given a number, starting with 1 on the white side of the board and going up to the number 8 on the black side of the board.
Okay.
Each square is named by its coordinate pair. Let's meet some of the squares. This square in the lower left-hand corner is known as A1. Notice we identify it with the letter first and the number second. Let's take a look and see where the E file meets with the fourth rank. Notice the arrows point at E4, so this square is known as E4. Let's draw a diagonal starting from A1 and go all the way up the board. Notice we land on the H8 square. And in between these squares, we see B2, C3, D4, E5, F6, and G7. Together, this is known as the A1 to H8 diagonal because the diagonal begins on A1 and ends on H8. Now that you've learned how to label each square on the chessboard, it's time to learn the notation of actual chess moves. Each piece has its own letter for chess notation. In this example, the king's letter is a capital K. With white to move, let's say the king is going to move to the E2 square. The way we describe that move is by saying the piece's letter first, which is capital K, then the square it moves to, E2.
Okay.
Remember, a piece always begins with a capital letter, and the square is always lowercase.
Okay.
So after the move, king E2, putting it all together, we say K E2.
Okay.
Let's say black wants to play king to D7. In this case, it's the same idea. Capital K, lowercase D7. So piece, then square. K, D7. We will use the same idea for all the other pieces. The rook is a capital R, the queen a capital Q, the bishop a capital B. The knight, however, is a little bit different. Since the capital K is already used for the king, we use a capital N for the knight. For example, N E6.
Okay, got it.
Finally, you may think that pawns are a capital P.
Yeah.
In this case, pawns are only written as the square that they move to. For example, after the move E4, the notation is simply the square the pawn moved to, E4.
Okay.
Now that you've learned the language of chess, it's your turn to practice using chess notation.
Okay. I mean, that's so unnecessary, just having an extra rule of pawn being not P. Like, you could just keep it as P. I don't know why that's a rule. The king K makes sense because, like, you can't have knight as K as well. So N makes sense. The rest was pretty intuitive. It's kind of similar to, like, trying to get your axis points, X, Y, and even, like, on encoding and matrices, you have rows and columns. So that's pretty intuitive to, like, figure out a particular square's position. But I just had to remember, because I know in, like, normal math, you start from 0, 0 in your left bottom corner, but in computer science, you actually start 0, 0 on your top left corner. So I just need to remember that 1 starts at the bottom, 1 to 8, and then A to H, which is opposite of, like, computer science. Anyways, yeah. I don't know why they're teaching me language of... Oh, okay. Can someone in chat confirm? You know, like, if you watch Queen's Gambit, in all the matches, they used to always be like, oh, they play the thing and then they write something at the side. And I used to be like, what are they writing down? Like, are they writing down the possible combinations, or like, what are they writing down? Like, how they feel about this game? But I feel like what they were doing is writing down their moves so that they could, like, go back. Is that how they study their game? Because I was like, study your game, study your game. But right now you can record your game and, like, watch the video. But, like, in previous, like, when technology was not that advanced, maybe they just write. That's why there's language of chess, right? Because then they could just write their moves and then play the game, replay the game using those move notations, and then study where they went wrong. Okay, that makes sense. It's a less useful now because you literally have analysis feature on this website. But okay, cool way to know. Hey, Vinita's here. Hi. They write their moves they've played. Yeah, exactly. Just now figured out that, because always thought, what would they write? Yeah, the notation is so that moves can be written. Also, if board collapses, you know how. Oh, that's a good one. You can't do that in Monopoly, right? Or Scrabble, unless you, like, take a picture of the Scrabble board on every turn. That's a smart way to know where you're. Hey, George is here. Hi, George. Just right now I'm doing, like, beginner lessons, so literally, like, learning how the pieces move and the board like how the board is set up. So I don't know if that's going to be useful, but hi, nice to see you in the chat. But yeah, that's a good way to know why the language of chess was created. Nice. Okay, so my challenge for this would be what? White wants to march a pawn up the board, play a5. a5. a5, this one, sorry. Yeah, okay. White wants to attack black's pawn on b7. b7, this one. Invade the 7th rank. Oh, rank is row, file is column. That's easy to remember because rank RR and file will be the opposite. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So invade the 7th rank, this one, with RD7. R is rook. Oh, this one. Got it. Okay, cool. White wants to cut the black king off. This is the king off from F file. Okay, this is the F file. Play R F2. I want to know what this actually means. White wants to cut the black king off. Oh, so does it mean, like, so literally the black king cannot move to the F file because if it moves here, the rook can just go straight up and charge, right? So now that it's placed here, so in case I wanted to block off the D file, I could just place it here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, those are the only 2 files the king can go to. So F and D are the only ones I can control with my rook right now, right? And right now the challenge told me to block F off. That makes sense. Okay. White can move. White can move 2 pieces to d8. D8. Where's d8? D8 here. Play. Okay, sure. But the other piece would be the bishop because it moves diagonally. Yeah, cool. Makes sense. Okay. White can move 2 knights to e4. Yeah. Play knight g e4. This one. G e4. This one here. Yeah. Okay. That was fine. I feel like this is helpful while communicating your pieces as well, right? When you can't look at the board. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. It's a little like I'm still struggling to figure out where the ABCs are. Maybe like the more I play, the more I'll get used to it. You're ready to, yay, you're ready for your next lesson, moving and capturing. Let's see what the chat is saying. No worries, how are you liking? So I really like how the rules are laid out because I feel like so much thought has been put into how each piece, like what powers each piece has, and also like how I don't know how to explain, but it's so cool how like the queen can literally move any direction, right? And then you level down to a bishop, then you level down to a rook. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying the workings of how the game was made. But hopefully I'll learn how to actually play a real game because that I don't know. Like, how do people figure out what to do with so many pieces? Like, which was the best move? That's what I'm looking forward to. Hey, Noir is here. Hi, Noir. Nice to see you in this chat. Still can't believe you've not tried chess in yet. I know, right? I know. This is one game that I have no idea how to play. Actually, there are more. We'll get to it later on. But yeah, this is the first time I'm actually learning how the pieces move. So please be supportive. Yeah. Next lesson.
You've learned how to move the pieces, and we've mentioned the idea of capturing. Let's talk more about capturing. In chess, when you capture a piece, you simply move your own piece to the same square as your opponent's piece and replace their piece with your own.
Okay.
The captured piece is then removed from the board. You don't stop before the captured piece, you replace it entirely. Let's watch this queen capture a pawn. Now let's watch this knight jump over one of its own pieces to capture the queen.
Okay.
Capturing pieces is a critical part of the game. However, you do not have to capture a piece if you don't want to. That being said, if you can capture more of your opponent's pieces than they capture of yours, it's going to be much easier to win. One question about capturing that we haven't answered is, how do you notate a capture? Let's say in this position that you plan on taking the black queen with your queen on b3. A good idea. You would write the piece that will capture it, in this case, the queen. So we use a capital Q. You then write an X, which means captures. And then you write the square where the piece gets captured. So after queen takes e6, we would write Q, X, e6.
Okay.
Here is one more capturing question. How do we notate a pawn capturing a rook and promoting to a queen at the same time? Does it sound complicated? Don't worry, it's just one extra step. We start by notating the capture. Remember, we mark a pawn with the file that it is currently on. In this case, the pawn is on the B file. So we would write a lowercase b, then we would write captures, which is an X. So lowercase b, X, and then the square that we capture, A8. So BX A8.
Okay.
So far, we have BX A8. Since we are promoting to a queen, you simply add to the end of your move an equal sign and then write which piece you are promoting the pawn into, which is usually the queen. So putting it all together, we would write B takes A8 equals queen. Now it's your turn to practice capturing pieces.
Okay. Right. The notation part was a little confusing, and also like I kind of forwarded it, like sped it up. But capturing is kind of intuitive. Like as long as the move is legally allowed to move till there, and the piece of the other side is standing there, you just capture it and then it goes out of the board. I think that's all this video told me. So I'll start the challenge. Cool. What is it? You just capture the center when you start. Oh, are you talking about like a strategy to follow? Like which pieces to capture? Ooh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. The notations are a good thing to know, but they are not really important. Or yeah, exactly. Especially like if you're playing online, I feel like it's not helpful. Start challenge. Okay. White's mighty queen, this one, is fighting against an army of black pieces. Okay. Yeah. Can you find the capture for white? I mean, a capture for white? This one, the castle, because it can literally go to the right. Because all its moves are here. No piece, no piece. This is a piece, no piece, no piece, no piece. One piece. Yeah, cool. Next. White is down a queen. Wait, what? White is down a queen for 2 pawns. I'm gonna read that again. White is down a queen. Oh, it literally means there's no queen. For 2 pawns. Okay, 2 pawns. Yeah. Not so good. Can you find a capture that can turn the game around for white? Mm, can. Oh, no. What should I do? Can turn the game around. So I feel like right now the only missing piece is a queen. So I should find a way to capture the queen. Is that what it's asking me to do? So, like, do I move the horse down and then capture the queen? Is that what it's asking me to do? Whoa, cool! I can't believe I figured that out. Nice. Is someone in my house right now? Just a minute. Okay, no. Okay. Whew. I literally thought someone entered my house, which was weird. But it was the corridor. Hey, that was nice to figure out. Okay, cool. Next. Black is up a night. Black is up a night. Oh, okay. So we have lost our knight, basically. And all the white pawns are blocked. Yep, all the black pawns are blocked. Can you find the one pawn that can capture a piece? Capture a piece. Remember, pawns move forward, but capture. Yeah, this one. Like, it can capture this one, right? Yay, woohoo! Next one. Black's bishop is. Where's Black's bishop? Black's bishop is threatening to capture white's. No, this is the bishop. Black's bishop is threatening to capture white's rook. Oh, like diagonally, yeah. The rook is blocked by its other pieces. Yeah, it can't move up and down. Can you find a way to save the trapped rook? It's being threatened by this. Oh, I can use this to move here and then capture this instead. Yay, cool. Nice. Okay. In this position, white has several captures. White has several captures, but only one of them is good. Can you find white's best capture? Okay, so in this, I can use the king to capture the castle, the rook, and what else do I have? I mean, yeah, this can only capture the pawn or this pawn, but I feel like this is a stronger piece, right? So I should use my king to, and it's not being threatened by any other pieces. Yeah, I should do this. Perfect. Cool. Nice. Next lesson. Lesson? We're
Check
already
is
in
the
my
word
next
that is
lesson.
used when
Wait, hold on. That went by really quickly. Okay. White is down a queen for 2 pawns means that white traded the queen and got oh. So like a step that they didn't show. They just told us what happened in the previous round, kind of thing, right? Okay, got it. It's asking you to make the trade into a good one. Okay, makes sense. Okay. I think I'm reading like a little like I should have read that when I was solving the challenge, but it's okay. I'll get better at reading the chat. It's hard to stream with one laptop, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll improve soon. Now I get to learn what's check. I finally get to understand what check means. I think checkmate means winning the game. I want to know what check means. I'm so excited for this. I don't know if I should play on 1.25 speed. No, I'll keep it at 1 so that I can slowly retain the knowledge. Okay.
one piece is threatening to capture the other side's king. Check basically means look out, king in danger. Let's take a look at some examples of playing check.
Okay.
In this position, can you see how white can threaten to capture the black king? That's right. Bishop to f6 check.
It didn't let me answer. Wait. No, I want to go back. Didn't let me answer. Okay. How? Oh, but it already gave me the answer. Because like the bishop will move diagonally and then it can check the king. Oh, okay. I understand what it means now.
That's right. Bishop to f6 check. White's bishop puts the black king in danger of capture, so black must deal with this check. In the next lesson, we will learn the 3 ways to get out of check. In this position, black's rook can put white's king into danger. After rook d1, the white king is in check, and white must respond to this attack.
Okay.
Finally, in this position, black's pawn is ready to capture the white knight. Remember, pawns capture 1 square away diagonally. Can you see how white can escape the pawn's attack?
Wait, can you see how the pawn can escape white's attack? I mean, it can just... Oh, I know. It can move like top and then right. And then that's like a check because like the next move, it can again move top right and then kill the queen. Kill the king, right? Yeah, it just goes top right, I think.
And place the black king into check?
Yeah.
If you found knight to g6, great job. The knight escapes danger and now puts the black king into check. One final question is, how do we notate a check? It is pretty easy. All you do is add a plus to the end of your typical move notation.
Okay.
This means after writing ng6, you add a plus at the end.
Okay.
So it'll look like this, ng6 plus, meaning that black is in check.
Okay.
Now it's your turn to practice playing check.
Okay, cool. This is nice. So check is basically like when the king is definitely getting attacked in your next turn. That's when you say check, right? Yeah, that's what I got from the video. Okay, cool. So white has 1 check. What? White has 1 check in position. Find it. So wait, what? When it says white has 1 check in this position, find it. Does it mean like the white can get to capture the king? Because that's the only possible way, I think. Because here the bishop can travel diagonally. No, not the bishop. The queen. No. No. Wait, what? This isn't light square. White has 1 check in this position. What does it mean? The bishop can travel diagonally, so it can't. Oh, no. I think I need to move the queen, right? Because then that's the only piece that can change colors, I think. Oh, I just put it here, and then it can go straight. Yeah. I think that's what it means. Okay, that took me a little time. Sorry, because I was only thinking of the diagonal possibilities, but then I forgot the queen can also move like up down. So I just have to like place it just in front of the king. Got it. Okay. So this is a check. And then the next move, if the king doesn't move, then I can checkmate. Nice. Okay, I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Okay. White has 2 knights and a rook. Yep, they do. But only 1 piece can check the black king. Find the move. I mean, the rook can kind of move to the right and then do a check, right? Right? Because the horse has to move, the knight has to move L-shaped. So that's kind of like a little tricky to do. I think I'll just put it here. Yeah, cool, done. Black's king is hiding behind, yep, I can see that. Find the best way to attack it. Okay. I feel like this is a black squared bishop, so it can't reach a white squared. This is being blocked everywhere. It's being blocked by its own piece. The king is useless. I mean, it's not useless, but you have to protect it, and it can only. So I literally just have to use the horse. I mean, why do I keep saying horse? The knight. I just have to use the knight, but I need to figure out where to use the knight. Yeah. Okay. See, you go up and then you go right, and then in your next move you go right and then you go up. So that's a check, right? So you go here. Yay, let's go. Nice. It's so cool to like think of 2 steps while playing your first step. It's kind of like Connect 4, but like so much. It's like Connect 4 on drugs. I like, yeah, it gets kind of like stressful to figure out like your 2 steps or your 3 steps forward, but it's cool. I like this. Now I like the challenge. The first few challenges just like what even is that? Okay, cool. Okay. Black's king is surrounded by pieces, but white has a powerful check. White has a powerful check. Where is white's check? Let's see. So I have my own, this is a piece that is blocked, right? So the only things that I can move is my bishop and my, oh, the bishop is a dark square and the king is also a dark square. So I just literally need to align it here and place it here. Check. Let's go. Woohoo. Next. Can you find the only move that puts the black king into check? Yeah, my pawn, right? Because it's open. Here. Nice. Cool. This wasn't hard. Yay, let's go.
As we learned in the last lesson,
Okay, wait. Let me just go look at the chart now. Okay, did I miss? Oh, if you're like trying to help me during the challenges, I feel like I'm not going to read the chart then because I want to figure it out on my own. But once I like literally can't figure it out on my own, then I'll refer to the chart. So you can feel free to like follow along and try to come up with the answers for the challenges. But if these are for like helping me, then it's going to be hard for me to keep up. Let's see. It means white can check the king on the next move. Again. Hi Ayush, stop spamming, please. I see your message. Hi. Hey, hi. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? How's life? But now we're gonna learn how to getting out of check. Okay, so the previous lesson was how to check your opponent, and now it's the opposite of like defense and attack. So last time we were attacking, now we're going to defend ourselves, I think. Getting out of check. Let's go. Let's learn this.
The king is in check. It must get out of check. You cannot ignore check and play another move you want to play while leaving your king in check. You have to stop the check. Luckily, you have 3 easy ways to get out of check. The simplest way to get out of check is to move your king to a square where it is no longer in check, like this. Another way to get out of check is to block the check with one of your other pieces.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Oftentimes, the best way to get out of check is by capturing the checking piece.
Oh.
Now let's see you escape check.
Okay, so this wasn't like defense attack. It was more like what to do after you're called check. My bad. Professor got banned? Really? No, I've disabled all the bots, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately, because they keep randomly deleting chats. But yeah, I haven't banned anyone. What am I saying? Banned anyone. But yeah. But sure, you can keep the chat active, but don't spam the same thing. That's kind of... It was a joke. Yeah, sorry. I over-explain people's jokes sometimes when I'm stressed. But let's go. Let's go with the challenge. Let me recap what I just learned. Getting out of check, 3 ways. One is to literally move your king to a non-check position. The second way was... What was the second way? The second way was to move one of your other pieces to block your king so that gets sacrificed and not your king. And your third strategy was to capture the piece that's checking you, right? Yeah, I think that's... Yeah. Okay, start challenge. Black's queen has white's king in check. Yep, it can go straight down and check it. How can white escape the check? How can white escape the check? Yeah, moving to the left, I think. Because if you go to the diagonal, it can kill you. You can't literally move any other pieces, so to the left. Yay, nice. Black's queen once again. Black's queen once again has white's king in check. Yep, I can see that. Can you find the best way to respond to the check? To capture it. Yay. I like when I like figure out a challenge which is like not super easy. Like challenges where they're like move the king to this place. That's not helpful. But like when you have to like think a little bit, I like that kind of challenge. Okay. White's king is in trouble. White's king is in trouble, yeah, because of the queen. It is checked and all the escapes are covered. Yep, it is. True, true, true. Ooh, so can you find a move that blocks black's check? Yeah, you can just put the bishop right in front so that the queen has to kill the bishop, and then in the next turn, like one of your pieces can kill the queen. Awesome. Nice. Okay. White's king. Where is it? White's king is in check. Can you find the best move for white? So right now, can I just take the queen away? Yay, nice. Okay. Black's queen is checking. Where is it? Black's king. Wait. Black's king. No, Black's queen. Black's queen. Yeah, Black's queen is checking the white's king. Oh, the diagonal move. Okay. Can you find a way to block the check and deliver a check in a single turn? Ooh, that's exciting. I know. We have the no. I need a. What do I do? Wait. Sorry, I got too excited. I need to block as well as deliver a check. Wait, which color am I? I am white, right? Yes. Okay. Black's queen is checking this one. Can you find a way to block the check and deliver a check in a single turn? So, I know. I can move this bishop here, I think. So that's going to block the queen. But then how is that a check though? No. Should I move it? Should I try moving it here? Because I feel like that's going to block the king. But then how am I checking the king? Yeah, that's the wrong move. Let me see. What else can I move? No. No. Wait, what? Why do I get so excited? So what I was thinking is if I move the like right now I have to move the king or one of the pieces to block my king, right? What do I move though? One. I don't know. 1, 2. Oh, I figured it out. So this is the knight. If I just move the L shaped so that it's being blocked, and in my next turn I can check the king. Easy. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the knight, but when I looked at the knight, I was like, okay, that's the move to go with. Okay, got it. Cool. Next lesson. Ooh,
If a
oh my
king is
God.
in check,
Next lesson already. Sorry, I figured all the challenges. Awesome. Yay. The last one was like a little like, but figured it. Happy that I figured it. Nice. Okay. Diamond member. What's that? Oh, wait. Oh my God, are you spamming again? Okay. No, you're not spamming. That's good. Unfortunately for what? Sorry, I have like a pea-sized brain, so I can't remember why I said unfortunately. Diamond member, stand-up event tomorrow, interested, 7 p.m. Vineet is performing? Really? At 7 p.m.? Where? In whose Discord? Is it a Discord event? Let me know. I don't know what diamond member means. Sorry. Okay. Oh, time for checkmate. Interesting. Okay, let's learn how to checkmate. Nice.
if a king is in check and it cannot escape check by moving, blocking, or capturing, then the king is said to be in checkmate. That means you win. Or maybe your opponent won. Again, checkmate is the entire goal of chess. It doesn't matter who has captured the most pieces or how long it has taken or anything else. If the king is in checkmate, it's game over. Once the king is in checkmate, you don't have to take the king off the board. It's time to shake hands and say, good game.
Oh,
Now it's your turn to checkmate.
Wait, Is that how it happens in real life? Like when you know you're about to win, you just don't do the winning move and you're like, okay, well done, I beat you, kind of thing. That's such a sassy way to end the game. Like your opponent knows you're winning and you know you're winning, so you just don't play the winning move and you're just like, okay, well done, GG. Nice. I want to play a chess in real life and then do this handshake thing. That sounds cool. But yeah, okay, checkmate is pretty intuitive. So once you're at check and you can't get out of the check, checkmate. Checkmate. Okay, start challenge. Let's go. Black's king is hiding in the corner behind its pawn. Can you find a checkmate to win the game? Yes, I can. I can just move the queen here. Easy. Okay. Black's king is surrounded by its pieces. Yup. It looks safe, but white can win the game in a single move. Huh, really? I feel like I have to move the horse. I mean, the knight, because that's the only piece that can like hop around pieces. The rest is all blocked by, like, the rest of the pieces available to me cannot hop over pieces. I need to use the knight. I just don't know where to place it. Yeah, I just have to place it here so that it can hop around the next time. Plus, the pawn can't kill me because they can only kill me diagonally, right? So I have to move it here. Yeah, easy. Okay. Black's king is trapped in the corner and cannot move. Can you find a checkmate to win the game? I don't want to move the... No, but I can't use the bishop because it's a dark square, so I can't reach a white square with this. I have to use this. I have to use the white square bishop. I just don't know where. Yeah, I can move it here. Here is where the intersection is. Checkmate. Nice. Because it's like here it's being captured here. But if it moves to the 7, I can kill it with my king. If it moves to the dark square, I can kill it with this bishop. Checkmate. Nice. Okay. I'm getting so excited. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a super hard challenge that's going to come and then I'll start crying, but that's okay. We haven't come across a challenge that I couldn't solve, so that's good. White's rook on f7, f7, f7. It has trapped the king, okay, on the back rank. Can you use the other rook to deliver checkmate? Yeah, I'll just move it here, right? Like to 8. So this rank is covered. And so anywhere, if the king tries to move anywhere left, right, this can be covered. And if it tries to move down, this rook covers it. Easy. Nice. Cool. Okay. White can deliver checkmate in one move. Can you find it? Is it the horse again? Wait, let me see. I only have 2 pieces. This shouldn't be hard again. Let's see. Should I move it? No. No. I was thinking to move it here. But then, no. White can deliver a checkmate. So one way I can deliver a checkmate is by moving my queen to the top. But then the king can just escape down, right? So then what will I do? No, I don't think that's a good option for me. I feel like I need to move the knight. But I don't know where. Should I? No. Okay, let's see. So this is my dark square. Dark, light, dark. Yeah, also like the knight is in the dark square piece. So in my next move, it's going to be a light square. And then my other move, it can be a dark square, which is what the king is. So I think I need to move the king. I mean, I need to move the knight. But I don't know where. I can't see it. It should be closer to the... So it should be here maybe? Here? Should I move the knight here? And then I can do a checkmate, I think. No, that's wrong. What is it? This checks the black king. Yeah, it does. But it does... But black's bishop. Where is... Oh, I didn't even think about this. Oh, I didn't even... Yeah, I didn't even... Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's not right. about here then? No, that's not the right place. Not even here. I feel like I have to move the queen itself, right? But how is that checkmate though? I don't get it. No. Where should I? No. Oh, okay. What if I move the queen to the rightmost? So that's check, and then it'll be a mate. Okay. And if it tries to move to the left, the king tries to move to the left, then I can just use my horse and kill it. Yeah, I should just move it here. Got it. Let's go. Awesome. Okay. I feel really proud to figure that out. Nice. That took like a whole lot of thinking. Damn. Okay. Nice. Next lesson. Okay, got it. Next lesson already?
Chess can often be
wait. Okay. Need to take a little breather for that. Hey, Mahesh is here. Nice. Sorry, what is it? Hey, I'm back. I was disconnected. We'll watch it later. Okay, cool. I mean, right now I'm still learning the basics. So, but yeah, cool. Nice to know you'll watch it later. The watch time will increase and I'll finally reach monetization soon. Check your mates too in the chat. Nice pun. Turn on the notification bell too. I mean, yeah, if you want to. I don't post that often, so it might actually be a helpful thing because I don't have a set schedule. QH3. Oh, you were trying to tell me what the right move for the challenge is, right? But I'm glad I didn't look at the chat. But yeah, thanks. Yeah. Hello from India. Hi Mahesh. Thanks for coming in the chat. I do remember you. I don't know the first stream that you entered, but I do remember you were there when I was playing Scribble. I don't know if you were there for GeoGuessr, but I do remember Dr. Mahesh. Oh wait, you changed your name. It was Dr. Mahesh and now it's Mahesh. But I do remember you. Just a noob tip, think of the queen as a 2-in-1 rook. Yeah. True. Like if you mix the powers of a bishop and a rook, you get a queen, right? Is that what you're trying to tell? Yeah. Nicely done, but you can't kill the king. You just check it in such a way that it has no place. Oh, are you talking about the knight? The way I moved the knight? Because it was a check, but then I couldn't really kill the... Yeah, true. Got it. Okay, all caught up with the chat. So now I'm going to learn how to do the fastest checkmate. Okay, fastest checkmate. I want to see how long I've been streaming for because it feels like it's definitely more than an hour. Close to 2 hours. Interesting. Okay. So far, I feel good. I feel like I'm going to do this lesson and then take another break and just like walk around my house and then come back. You all can also go. Make sure to have like water next to you, drink water regularly. But yeah, that's your self-care tip for the day. Reminder for the day. Okay, fastest checkmate. Let's go.
Long game with more than 100 moves played, but it can also be incredibly short if you want it to be. Many people want to know, what are the fastest checkmates? And we are going to show you, but keep in mind, none of these checkmates can be forced. These are only checkmates that you literally have to try to do on purpose because they can be otherwise defended very easily. Let's see the shortest possible checkmate on the board. White plays f3, not a great opening move, already exposing the king on the e1 to h4 diagonal.
Okay.
Black opens with e5. Notice the black queen is already looking at the weakened h4 square, ready to pay the white king a visit.
Right.
White plays g4, further weakening the e1 to h4 diagonal, and the black queen pounces on the h4 square, delivering the fastest checkmate in chess. Okay, notice that the white king cannot move. There's no way to block the check, and you can't capture the checking piece. So after 2 moves, the game is already over. In fact, it's time to start a new game.
Right.
Let's see that idea again, but this time it will be white delivering the checkmate. Okay. After e4, black plays f6, d4, g5. Can you spot the checkmate?
Wait.
That's right.
I want to spot the checkmate. So again, I think I'm going to use my queen to move diagonally and then shoot the king. I mean, shoot the king. I don't know the right terminology. But yeah, it was literally the reversed color. Got it. Okay. Right? You move the queen diagonally here and then diagonally there.
Queen h5. The fastest checkmate for white is in 3 moves, and the fastest checkmate for black is in just 2 moves. Let's hope you never find yourself on the wrong side of this checkmate. Now it's your turn to practice the fastest checkmates.
Okay, cool. Okay. I mean, I guess everyone would know this and would never try to make this position happen, right? So, but then it's cool to know the fastest way to have a checkmate. Okay, let's do the challenge. Black's pawn moves have weakened the king. Yep, because it's exposed. Can you find a checkmate for white? Didn't I do this right now? What is going on? Yeah. White's king looks. White's king? Where is it? Yeah, here. Because this is exposed. Can you find a winning move for black? Yeah, it's literally the reverse. Okay, again, challenge. This challenge is not fun at all because it was too easy. White opened the king. White opened the king by moving the pawn. Yep, to f3, but did not move the pawn to g4. Okay, yeah. Black's queen checks the king. Can you find the way? Save the game for the white. Yeah, if I move the pawn just one step instead of 2, then I can save the game, I guess. But then the thing is, oh yeah. So if I move this pawn here, the queen is going to kill it. But if it does that, then I can use that pawn to kill the queen. Right? Yeah, and my king is protected. Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. Nice. Can you find white's worst move that allows a checkmate on the next turn? White's worst move. If I move the G pawn here. Yeah, okay. So that's the move that I should never do. Got it. Next. Can you find black's worst possible move? What? Can you find black's worst possible move to allow checkmate on the next turn? So this is already moved here. Oh. No. I should expose the black? Is that what it's asking me to do? Right? But the way it's going to be exposed is by using the bishop. No. What? I don't understand this challenge. Can you find black's worst possible move to allow checkmate on the next move? Okay, the way it's going to do a checkmate is only through diagonal moves, I think. No, but that's not possible. Should I be moving this? Oh, wait, what? What am I looking at? No, if I just move this pawn, then the queen can just kill. Yeah, it was literally the same thing, but I don't know why it took me so long. Oh, sorry, I need to move it one spot. Yeah. Sorry, I had a weird moment there. Just didn't know what was happening. Yeah, next lesson. Oh, stalemate. I'll finally figure out what stalemate is. Cool. Before moving to the next lesson, let's just see what's happening in the chat. A game where you're done. Yeah, sure. I love to play. So every time in Discord, so many people have been like, this is my rating, let's play a game. And I've been like, I don't even know how to move the pieces. I don't know how the pieces move or how to open a game. So yeah, once I go through these lessons, at least the beginner ones would be totally down to play a game. I don't know if it's going to happen today, if I'll be able to like have enough knowledge to play a game today, but sure. Are there any job opportunities for Ayurveda doctors in your place? Interesting. I know more about the computer science field. There's a lot of tech jobs available here in the UK right now. Ayurveda doctors. I don't know. I mean, the best way to... Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry. I wouldn't know the answer to that question. I think that you're misunderstanding about the king. The king cannot be captured. It can only be checked. Really? Wait. the question is, if you are black, what can you do? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, the worst possible move. So wait, so Ansh says the king cannot be captured. It can only be checked. Oh, like, do you mean like when the chance for the king to be captured comes, that's a checkmate. So you don't even capture the king, you just end the game. That's what you mean, right? I think. I must have used the terminology the king is getting captured. Yeah, sorry for my noob terminology, but I'll get there using the proper terms. Got it, got it. Next lesson. Next lesson.
There is another kind of mate on the board called stalemate. Stalemate is what happens when your king is not in check, but you also have no other legal move on the board. And when this happens, it's a draw and nobody wins. You might be absolutely winning your game and about to checkmate the opponent's king, but if you fall into stalemate, it's a draw. This is best explained with some examples. In this position with white to move, the game would be a stalemate because white's only piece, the king, does not have any legal squares to move to, and white is not in check. In this position, let's say white plays queen to c2. The queen gets one square closer to the king, but notice black's king is not in check and black does not have a legal move in this position. The position is a stalemate. Remember, in chess, you're never forced to make an illegal move, so black cannot put the king onto a square where it would be captured. In this position, can you find a better move for white? White can actually win the game and just...
Wait. Can you find a better move for white? Okay. Do I just move the queen down? So it's still a check. And then I can move it like towards the left if the... Yeah, I think queen down would be the right move. I think.
Just one move after queen b2 checkmate.
Oh.
Remember.
That was not the right move. So why wasn't that the right move? Wait. If queen was down... Oh, if queen was down, then the king could just come up. So it wouldn't be a checkmate. But if I do it... No. But right now, if I do it, then the king kills the queen, right? Oh, the king kills the queen. And then the king can then checkmate the king. I don't understand.
Your opponent can never be in stalemate if they are in check. In this position...
Wait, I want to watch that again. Wait, I want to watch stalemate again. I don't understand this. Wait.
There is another kind of mate on the board called stalemate. Stalemate is what happens when your king is not in check, but you also have no other legal move on the board.
Okay.
And when this happens, it's a draw and nobody wins. You might be absolutely winning your game and about to checkmate the opponent's king, but if you fall into stalemate, it's a draw. This is best explained with some examples. In this position with white to move, the game would be a stalemate because white's only piece, the king, does not have any legal...
This is a stalemate because if the king moves, then it can be captured. Here it moves, it can be captured. Here it moves, it can be captured. Captured. Okay. And right now it's not in a check. So right now it's a stalemate. Because it's not check, but if it moves, it'll become a checkmate. So that's a stalemate, I think. Okay.
Legal squares to move to, and white is not in check. In this position, let's say white plays queen to c2. The queen gets one square closer to the king, but notice black's king is not in check and black does not have a legal move in this position. The position is a stalemate. Remember, in chess, you're never forced to make an illegal move, so black cannot put the king onto a square where it would be captured.
Okay.
In this position, can you find a better move for white? White can actually win the game in just one move.
So here it told me, so I was going down, but that's not a sure shot of doing a checkmate, right? But if I move even further closer to king, then I can do a checkmate. Okay, I think that makes sense.
After queen b2 checkmate. Remember, your opponent can never be in stalemate if they are in check.
Okay, got it.
In this position, black looks doomed. The king is trapped in the corner. white is ready to deliver checkmate on the next move, and black is down lots of material. However, chess is a game of many opportunities, and even when things look really bad, you might have the chance to save the game, or at least draw. Notice that since black's king does not have any legal moves, if black's queen disappeared from the board, it would be a stalemate if it were black to move. In this position, can you find a way to make black's queen disappear and create a stalemate? If you found queen takes h2 check, great job. White must deal with the check.
So in this position, you're literally like sacrificing your queen so that the game ends in a stalemate. Oh, I would have never thought of that. Like actually sacrificing your most important piece so that you don't lose. Interesting. That's so interesting. Okay. And here you've put it into a check. So it's not even like the other pieces can attack the king until it addresses this check situation. So it has to like, ooh, okay, makes sense. Okay, kind of makes sense.
The only way to get out of the check is to capture the black queen. Now the only remaining piece is the black king, and since black's king does not have any legal squares, and black is not in check, the game is a stalemate. What a save by black.
Damn, that's so
Let's take a look at this
cool.
position. If white played the move queen to c7, it's not a very wise move because white, first of all, could have won the game immediately with queen to b7 checkmate, but also queen to c7 traps black's king. But does that mean it's a stalemate? Not in this position, because notice black has another piece. Black could play the move h3, allowing white to correct the mistake from the last move and deliver checkmate with queen to b7. Notice if we added another pawn, just this pawn on h3, the position would now be a stalemate with black to move. Now that you've learned about stalemate, remember to stay alert and avoid it when you're winning. And when you're losing, keep your eyes open for the opportunity to save the game with stalemate.
Whoa, okay. This just adds like a whole another level of like analyzing the board. Because like not only you have to analyze your best moves with your available pieces, but also look out for like opportunities when you're winning to like avoid stalemate situations, and if you're losing, like introducing pieces that can create a stalemate situation. Cool. Okay, this is going to take like a little more practice, I feel. So I'm excited to try the challenges. But I had a doubt, by the way. So you know how in this situation, the white moves to b7. So the next move will be... Oh, okay. No, I just answered my question while asking it. Never mind. Okay, start challenges. Okay, white's king is trapped. Wait, what? Where's white's king? White's king is trapped, and black is ready to deliver checkmate on the next move. Yep. By pushing the queen down, right? I think, yeah, that's the only move it can do a checkmate as. So, can you find a way white can force stalemate and save the game? Oh, I just have to get my, what's this called? Rook captured, which is by moving it here. Nice. Stalemate. Woohoo! Okay. White looks doomed. Okay. Can you find a way to save the game with stalemate? So again, the queen can just move forward and then do a checkmate. So I have to sacrifice this piece. Oh, I can just move the pawn forward. Got it. Okay. It's easier to figure these things out when there are like lesser pieces, but I'm kind of getting scared about like when there are all the pieces laid out on the board, which strategy to follow. But again, I shouldn't go too far ahead and just concentrate on the lesson for now. And then eventually I'll try to make the connections. Yeah, not gonna think too much about it. Okay, black's king is trapped in the corner. Yep. And black's pawn is checking white's king. What? And black's pawn, yeah, okay, diagonally killing it. Can you find the only white move that avoids stalemate? That avoids stalemate? Yeah, okay. If I just capture the pawn, right? No? After this move, black does not have any legal moves, but is not... What? Wait, okay, wait. Black's king is trapped in the corner, and black's pawn is checking white's king. Can you find the only white move that can? Oh, I need to avoid a stalemate. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Because this is going to force a stalemate, I think. Right? Yeah. I need to avoid a stalemate. Okay, so I can just move the king down, I think. So then the pawn won't be able to kill me. Right? Or do I move it up? Do I move it up or down? Do I move it down? I'll move it up. I don't know if there's a difference. Not have any. Oh, sorry. I have to give way for the black pawn to move. Right. Oh, okay. So I have to move the. No, but how do I move the pawn though? What am I doing wrong? Okay, no. My mind is blocked now. Black's king is trapped in the corner, and black's pawn is checking white's king. Black's pawn is checking white's king. Can you find the only white move that. No. Do I just move the king? I mean, the queen to kill the pawn? Is that what it's asking me to do? Because I was trying to figure out this, but that's like a risk. This pawn cannot move, okay? And the king, if I move it up, then again the pawn cannot move anywhere. So I have to like somehow delete this pawn and move away so that it's not a stalemate, I think. Oh, okay. Got it. It took me 3 tries, but I finally understood the question and what was I asked to do. Okay, got it. I feel like people in the chat were already knew what was happening. Your king protects your queen, so the black king cannot take the. Again, not sure if it was for this round or not. Okay, I'm just gonna move forward because I'm glad I figured that out. Okay, next. White is down 4 pawns. Oh, like the black has 4 extra pawns. I think that's what it means. And the position looks hopeless. Damn. Can you find a stalemate to save the game? Okay. I'll just save the game. The only way I can do that. So these 2 pieces are anyways not moving, so these are useless. I mean, they're helping towards the stalemate. And all I have to do is get rid of my queen, I think. So I can bring my queen here, which is a check. So then the pawn has to kill the queen. Is that what I have to do? This move does not force a stalemate. Why? Why doesn't it force a stalemate? Because if I do it here and then the pawn has to kill me, right? Oh, but then, wait. No. I didn't think this through. The move does not force a stalemate. Try again. Oh, okay, got it. So I actually need to I need to get the queen killed by this queen so that it finally moves to that square and then it's a stalemate. Got it, yeah. So I was on the right track of getting my queen killed, but instead of going for a check, I would rather be killed by the queen. Right? Yeah, got it. Nice, okay. I'm making mistakes, but that's fine. I mean, that's part of learning. Okay, black has set up a where is it? Black has set up a stalemate trap by offering a queen sacrifice. Oh, because like if you put it here, then it's a stalemate. Can you find the move that avoids stalemate? Black has set up a stalemate. It's weird because I'm like trying to figure out which side am I? Like which side do I have to play from? Oh, it literally says white to move. Okay, I have to figure out the white pieces to be moved. Okay. Black has set up a stalemate trap by offering a queen sacrifice here. So if I move my queen here, it's going to be a stalemate. White is in check. White is in check by the queen. Yes, it is. Can you find the move that avoids stalemate? I think. What should I do here? Let's see. So, because we are in check, I have to figure out a way to escape. My king cannot move left, right. Obviously, I'm not going to move it diagonally because that's like one way closer to death. Um, should I move my queen here? Can you find a wide? Yeah. Should I move my queen back, and then the queen can go back, kill it, and then I can kill the queen? I think I'm going to do this. Yay! Oh, phew. I don't think I'll get that in the first turn. I thought I'd make some mistake, but got it. Nice. I'm again like I think I'm gonna revise stalemate later, but challenge is done. Whew. I feel like sweat is gonna start forming soon. No more chat to catch up to. That's good to know. Okay. You're ready to you're ready for your next lesson. I wanna quickly go to my lessons and see how many lessons I've done so far. Whew. Okay. Whoa. New to chess, I finished this and I finished 59% of playing the game. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the playing the game and then take rest. How many lessons do I have left? Okay, done this. Uh, what is it? Other draws, castling, whatever that is, finding the right move, playing a game. Playing a game. Okay, I'm gonna reach playing a game and then end it. Okay, cool. Okay. But before that, I'm gonna finish other draws and then I'm gonna take a break. Okay. Whew. I think I've learned so much in this
Stalemate
draws.
is just one of the possible ways to end the game in a tie. Another way is to simply agree to a draw. This might happen if neither player can see a way to victory. One person offers the draw, and the other can accept or decline.
Okay.
Another way to get a draw is if the exact same position is repeated 3 times. After 3 repetitions, either player can claim a draw when it is their turn to move. Or, if you're playing online, a draw will automatically be called after 5 repetitions.
Okay.
Another way to draw is if neither player has enough pieces to checkmate, like lone king versus lone king. You'll learn more about this later.
Okay.
Finally, you can also draw if 50 pairs of moves have been played on the board without any captures or pawn moves. This keeps you from dying of boredom as you and your opponent move your rooks back and forth forever.
Okay.
Now it's your turn to practice drawn positions.
Okay. So again, if you're losing or like if you're in the same place of winning or losing, I feel like that's a good place to like start thinking about draws and stalemates, right? So how can you draw? How can you draw actually? There were so many ways. One was if none of your pieces can move, like there are no options, then it's a draw. That's pretty intuitive. The other one was something about 3 times. Yeah, 3 times making the same move, then you can draw. What else was there? I don't know. Something about 50 moves for like boredom. Okay, that also makes sense. And but has that ever happened to you? Like anyone watching? Has that ever happened where like you've had 50 moves? Uh what was the rule actually? I forgot. But like you had to end the game that way. Let me know how many draws you've encountered in your games. I don't know if that's pretty common to have. And am I missing a yeah, we'll just figure it out. Let's go to the challenges. Getting a little fidgety and a little hungry. We have entered a completely drawn end game. I've heard the name end game before, but I don't know what that means. Can you find the move that immediately forces a draw for white? Okay. Immediately forces a draw for white. Um, can you find the move that immediately forces a draw? So again, for a draw to work, oh, I should have only kings in place. So should I just move it here? And then the queen can kill me. It doesn't immediately force me to draw. Okay, fine. What's it? Oh, No. No. I'm always like, oh, and then I'm like, no. We have entered a completely drawn endgame. Can you find the move that immediately forces a draw? Do I kill the queen? But that's more like check rather than a draw. I think my brain is slowing down now. What? Can you find the move that immediately forces a draw for white? I don't understand this. Okay, I'm gonna try moving things. Should I try killing the queen? What? Okay, what were my draw options? But yeah, if I try to kill, so if I kill the queen, it's more like a check, right? Oh, and then and now the right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Where white is down upon, white is down upon, and white's king is on the other side, completely out of the action. It looks like white is losing, but can you find a way to block the position so no pawns can move? Yeah, easy. Okay, this one you just move forward. Okay, got it. White is in serious trouble. Okay, can you find a way to save the game by forcing a draw? Okay, let's see. So all my pawn pieces are blocked. Can you find a way to save the game by forcing a draw? Again, I don't like forcing a draw. So what are my options? White to move. If I move it here, the castle will kill me. And then, yeah. Oh, I should just sacrifice my queen, right? So the castle, not the castle, the rook kills me. And then I don't have any moves to do. What? Oh, do I need to check the king? What? This does not check the king, which is white's only chance of drawing the game. Oh, I have to check the queen as well. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Like I have to force the rook to kill me. So instead of moving here, I should rather move it here. So that no, not here. Where should I? No, I got too confident. Wait, no. I think I've gotten it, but I just need to figure out the right place to put it. Instead, okay. Instead of there, I'm gonna make the queen kill me. Because right now it's check, so it has to get out of the check. What? But notices black's queen can be captured. Wait, I need to read this. So right now, the queen would be captured, and then what would happen? This checks the king. Yep. But notice black's queen. Well, yeah, black's queen can capture the white king by going down and then going right. Yeah. Ooh, so this is not a safe check to play. Okay, that makes sense. Because it's not going to be a draw. The black will clearly win. Okay, no, try again. What other options do I have? I can definitely not move the pawn, so I just need to figure out where to place the queen. I'm gonna cheat a little bit by clicking on the queen and seeing what my possible moves are to like visualize better. So, mm, I also have to put. Oh, can I put it here instead? So no. Then the pawn can move. No. Mm, uh, can't figure this out. Can you find a way to save the game by forcing a draw? What's the way to draw though? Uh, oh shit. Someone's calling me. Oh wait, the chat. Shit. Come for smash cards? इतने फेक इतना फेक तो रिलेटिव शाद फेक What's fake in this? G6 में डालो ना. G6. 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 And then what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a check. But then can't the queen again move the piece? Okay, I'll try G6. Oh. What? Okay, I need to figure this out. Stop calling me, please. Okay. Okay, I didn't understand this at all. Why didn't G6 work? Great move. White checks the king. Yeah. Into the corner. Can you find the check that forces the king to repeat the move? Move it here so that it has to go back. And then you do that again. Oh. And you have to like keep. Oh, it's another tactics for draw. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Got it. Okay. White is down a rook. White is down a rook for a pawn. Okay. But the pawn is on one. White is down a rook. Okay. But the pawn is one move away from promoting. Yep. Can you find a trick that forces a draw for white? Forces a draw for white. Should I block this thing? No. Yeah, if I move the king back, then the pawn can't move. But then should I do that? You can't do it. Wait, it's the white's moves. Sorry. White is down a rook, but the pawn is one move away from promoting. Can you find a trick that forces a draw for white? But why would the white want to do that if it's promoting? Or is it just like asking me to think of a way? Okay. Can you find a trick that forces a draw for white? Not sure. So my options are going back, which makes no sense. Huh? Okay, I don't like this challenge anymore. White is down a rook for a pawn. The pawn is one move away from promoting. Yeah. That forces a draw. What is it asking me to do? Should I just move the king instead? But that just doesn't seem right. Yeah. What does draw mean again? If you have your piece... No. Like, should I just kill the bishop? I can't do that. How do I force a draw? I'm so bad at forcing a draw. The only move it this way? And then do I move it like that? This position is now drawn. But if the rook is not traded, this game could last a long time. Oh, okay, sure. Wait, how is that a... So I thought it's stopping me from promoting. I thought that's one move I couldn't do in this challenge. But apparently you can just do this. Okay. Whew. Oh, wait, what? Fantastic. White promotes to a queen. Yep. Forcing the king to capture the queen and leave the rook unprotected. Go ahead and draw the game by capturing the rook. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Oh, so this was like 2 steps ahead, and I wasn't even thinking 2 steps ahead. I was just thinking 1 step, and I couldn't even do that. Yikes. Okay, last challenge. I want to get out of this draw. White's rook is under attack, and black is ready to promote the pawn into a queen. This one. Yep. Can you find a sacrifice that forces a draw for white? Can you find a sacrifice that forces a draw for white? White to move. Do I just kill the pawn? Like this? Okay. I was a little unsure about that. Yeah. Uh, I'm not too sure if my draw matches, like forcing a draw. So I'll have to look that up. I'm going to actually make a note because this took me a little time. Drawing. Let's see what the chat says. I'm pretty sure it's just Aurora. Okay, good. They stopped spamming. And now I can move on to. Oh, wait. I just remembered the chat is not on all chat, it's on live top chat. Sorry if I missed any of your chats. Next lesson. Should I do next lesson? No, I'm gonna take a break. I feel like my brain is fried with so many information. I'm gonna take a break and then I'll be back. Cool. How do I do this? I'm gonna play the music again and then be back. I'll mute myself.
To get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
Okay, I'm back. Hi. I don't know if anyone's still here. I don't know how long I. Just let me figure out this earphone first. I think this is fine. Okay, let me know if anyone's still here. I feel like this is such a long stream, but so much information. So I'm really happy about that. Dhawal, Yash, hi Dhawal. मेरे साथ खेलोगी? Sure, but like right now I'm still learning. So once I learn, I'll be open to playing with people on stream and like embarrassing myself and losing. But yeah, for now I'm just learning. If you want to stick around for the learning aspect, feel free to do that. Otherwise, not open to playing games anytime soon. At least not for a week. Yeah, I don't know how long it took other people to learn, but I think at least it's going to take me like a few more days to figure out the game. Okay, cool. So just a few more lessons left, and then I think I don't know what's going to happen actually. I don't know how to end this stream, but I'm going to continue with the lessons, and then once I hit maximum capacity, I'll just end it. So let's continue. Where did we leave? Yeah, the draws. That was not our strongest suit, strongest skill. So need to research more about draws and how they happen and how to look for it. But our next lesson is... Oh, okay.
One of the most unusual rules.
I'm gonna switch off the music now because it's gonna be distracting. Okay, castling. Cool. I think I know how castling works. I just don't know where to use it. Okay.
Of chess is called castling. This move was invented to speed up the game and do two things at once. When you castle, your king moves toward the safety of the corner and your rook comes toward the action in the middle. You literally are moving two pieces at once, but it counts as just one move. You can castle in either direction, left or right. In either case, your king moves over only two squares, and then the rook from that side is moved directly to the other side of the king, like this. And here's another example of castling. Let's say you're playing a game right here on chess.com. Here are two ways you can make the castling move. The first option is to drag the king to the square where it will castle, and then the rook will automatically move, like this. Another option is to click the square the king is currently on, in this case, E8, and then the square where you will move the king, G8. So we click E8, followed by G8, and now we're castled. Castling is a great move with many benefits if it is used at the right time. However, there are a few conditions that may prevent you from castling. First off, you cannot castle when you are in check. You must first deal with the check before trying to castle.
Okay.
Secondly, you cannot castle if your king would castle through a check, or after castling, your king would land into a check.
Oh.
Next, you cannot castle if there are any pieces in between your king and your rook. It must be completely empty. In this position, both white and black have to move one piece before they're able to castle. After knight f3 and bishop c5, for example, both sides are now able to castle kingside. Finally, you cannot castle if your king has made any other move before, or if the rook you are castling with has already moved. It must be the first move for both pieces. In this position, the only legal castling move is for black. Since white's king has already moved, white cannot castle. Notice black can only castle with the rook on h8 because the other rook has already moved. What is the notation for castling? It depends on if you castle kingside or queenside. In this position, let's say white castles kingside. The way you would write it is 0-0. If black now castles queenside, we would add one more 0. So it would be 0-0-0. One way that can help you remember this is notice on the king side, there are two squares between the white king and the rook. Notice 0-0 has two zeros. So kingside castling, two squares, two zeros. Notice on the queen side, there's three squares between the king and the rook. Queenside castling has 3 zeros, 0 dash 0 dash 0.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Now that you've learned this powerful move, it's time to practice castling.
Sure. Okay. So castling has a few like nuances to it. So you can't obviously have any other pieces surrounding, like blocking it. What else? If you're in check, you can't castle. You can't castle into a check. And what else was there? Yeah, that's all I remember. So we'll see what the challenges teach us. I still don't know when's the right time to castle. So if anyone knows in the chat, let me know. But I guess they'll teach me later on, so I'm not too bothered. Okay. White is ready to castle. Castle White's king. Yeah, over here. Okay. Again, it's back to like basics, I think. Black king is already safely castled here. Yep. On the king side. White's king is prepared to be castled on the left side, I think. Can you find the move to yeah, and on the left side. Okay, done. White wants to castle. Yep, white wants to castle. But, oh, the bishop is here, right? Yeah, the bishop is on b4, ready to check. Since the king can't castle on a check, can you find the best way to block the check so white can still castle in the game? I think this is what they taught in the video. So they're just telling me to repeat the steps because like in the video, they told me the queen should move forward, which is like blocking the check. And then I can castle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because like if the bishop really tries to come and kill my queen, then I can kill the bishop through my pawn, or no, I can't kill through pawn because it doesn't move backward, but I can use... Why will the bishop come forward though? Maybe it might not. Okay, maybe that's why it's the good move. What? No, it's not. Oh my god. This move blocks the check. Oh, yeah, because then the queen is gonna... Thought so. Good. So following the video is not a good idea. You have to use your own brain. Okay, so try blocking a less valuable piece. Okay, my less valuable piece would just be what would be my less just a pawn, right? Yeah. Okay, got it. Next challenge. Oh, should I read the it says excellent and then gives me a bunch of tips, but I always skip that. I should probably read it for more information. White wants to castle. Yep, but notices it's impossible because the king cannot castle through the black's bishop. The black's bishop. Bishop's check. This one, right? Yeah. Black's bishop check. Yeah. Because if it tries to castle here, you can't castle. Can you find another? Yeah, just go to the other side. It can't? Why can't it go to the other side? Huh? Wait, what? White wants to castle. White wants to castle knight side. What's the knight side? Huh? What's the knight side? King wants to castle knight side, but notices it's impossible because the knight cannot castle through the black's bishop. Black's bishop is this one. So is that the knight side? Okay. Can you find another way for white to castle on this turn? Oh, so it's asking me to go to the other side, I think. Okay, I think I read it wrong. Why is that the knight side though? I don't understand that. Why is that the knight side? Because a knight is placed on both sides. So why is that the knight side? No idea. White's rook. Where's white's rook? White's rook. On the king side has already moved. So white's only chance to castle is on the queen side. Yep. White can't castle because again, the bishop is going to come charging over here. Now because the king, yeah. Can you block the black bishop and prepare to castle on the next turn? So how would I block? Yeah, I can just move my white pawn here, right? So then it's going to like block my bishop and then I can castle, I think. Am I making a mistake again? I should stop doubting myself. Okay, yeah. And now I can castle. Okay, got it. Nice. Okay, castling was so much better than draws. So I kind of figured out castle, but I still need to figure out draws. Next. What's
The
this?
last weird rule in chess is called en passant.
En passant. Okay, let me just see what the chat is saying. I just couldn't sleep. That's why I'm here. That's nice. I hope my stream is boring enough for you to fall into deep sleep and get the rest you deserve. Jai Mata Ikra, king side, not knight side. Vineet, can you tell me how to figure out what the knight side is? Because a knight is placed on both sides of the board, right? Or is it not? No, my bad. Oh my god. In my mind, I was like, there are two knights, but that's not true. Okay. Only the bishop, you get two bishops. Am I confusing? No, you get two. Oh my god. Yeah, wait. So castle. Then you have a knight. Then you have your bishop, and then king, queen. So which one is called the knight side is what I'm trying to figure out. If anyone can help, please help. En passant. Okay, let's go. It's such a cool, bougie name. Let's see.
Which is French for in passing. This rule was introduced at the same time pawns were allowed to move 2 squares on their first move. When that happened, sometimes pawns would move past other pawns without giving the other pawn an opportunity to capture, which didn't seem fair. So en passant was invented. Pay attention, it's tricky. If your opponent's pawn moves forward 2 squares, which it can only do if it is that pawn's first move, and it lands directly next to one of your pawns, then on your next turn, and that turn only, you have the opportunity to capture that pawn as if it had only moved 1 square, like this.
Okay.
Let's take a look at that again.
Interesting.
If a pawn is moved forward 2 squares and lands next to another pawn, that pawn can capture the first pawn on its very next move. You move behind the pawn as if it had moved only 1 square and capture it, placing it off the board. You might get some weird looks if you do this move in a game with someone who doesn't know, but it's an important rule of chess. Now that you've learned en passant, let's have you try it.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea this even existed. But I think we need to finally explain what the king side is and the knight side. Oh, I read it wrong? Oh, right. Right. So there is no knight side because knight is right. It was a misread. Wait, am I like hallucinating? Because I thought I read knight. But okay, yeah, king I understood. And the queen side. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I might have just read it wrong. Makes sense. Should I go back and check? Nah, that's too much work. Yeah, this en passant. So only in your first move, it's adjacent to another pawn. Then you can like diagonally kill it, is what my understanding is. This is where I say like chess has so many rules. I just hope I remember all these rules. Okay, challenge for en passant. In this position, black just advanced the pawn to e6. Yep, capture this pawn. Okay, capture it. How? Okay, sure, I captured it. That was the challenge. Capture black's queen. Bro, how is this a challenge? Ooh, now I can use the en passant. Got it. Okay. White has 2 pawns that can advance 2 squares. Play the move that safely avoids an en passant. This move. Because if I move 1 step, it's going to kill me. If I move 2 steps, it's going to kill me. So I should just move this. Yeah. Capture the black rook. Capture the black rook with the pawn. What? Capture the black rook with the pawn on d4. Okay. And then I can capture it again. Oh, did I do it too fast? Okay, wait. I can't go back also. Okay, wait. Great job. Black just played. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Right, I see it now. Like, because I move this, that's not my best option because there's another pawn that can capture this same pawn and put me in a better position, I think. Right? So I should move this pawn instead. Got it. Should I read these? Fantastic. White plays en passant with the g pawn, which checks black king, yeah, with this rook, and opens up an attack on black's queen with the pawn. Yep, got it. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I didn't even. So, like, my mind was like so one sided that I wasn't even considering that there's another pawn right next to where that can do the same move and have a better position in the game. Interesting. Okay. Next, last challenge. Capture black's queen with. Seriously. Okay. What? And then what do I do? Why is it not ended? Black's pawn advanced 2 squares for its first move on the game. Is en passant the best move for white, or is there another way to capture this pawn that is better? Interesting. Should I capture it to capture or not to capture? Oh, is it like, should I use my queen so it also puts a check on the king? Is that what it's asking me to do? Maybe? Because like the queen is just like hanging out there, so might as well do a check, right? Ooh, yay, nice. Next lesson. Find right.
Learn how to move to capture to.
Wait. You are high on chess. I mean, yeah, when I figure out the challenges, I'm just like, I get so excited. But so far, my draw lesson was the worst because I couldn't figure out most of the challenges. And I took help from chat, which is very discouraging. But I shouldn't be too afraid to take help. Yeah, I don't know why I have this thing where I'm like, I need to figure out all the challenges on my own. But yeah, if I have you all that already know chess, I should just take help from you. But yeah, progress percent. So yeah, I'll show you. So if I go to my lessons, I'm quite slow. But so far, I have just 10% of my new to chess left. And I'll finally figure out how to play the game. And then maybe like, I don't know if I want to do opening principles, winning the game today. I might do it tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like if I overload information, I feel like I'll forget everything. So maybe expect a chess stream tomorrow because this is exciting and I want to learn like slowly. So yeah, that's your percentage progress. 84% left for this lesson to be completed. And I have a knight, whatever that means. But yeah, I really liked castling en passant. What's my next thing? Finding the right move. Let's go.
Now that you've learned how to move, to capture, to check, and checkmate, as well as do the special moves in chess like castling and en passant, it's time for you to feel what it's like in a real game. Ooh. In a real game, nobody is there to tell you what to move. You have to think and decide, what is the right move? Should I move a piece, or can I capture something? Should I castle, or try to promote one of my pawns? This is where the thinking part of chess comes in, and you have to try and decide what your best move is. The only way to do this is by looking at the board and considering both your options and your opponent's possible plans, and then trying to decide which move improves your position the most.
Yeah.
Sometimes the right move will jump right out at you. Rook h8, checkmate. At other times, you'll have absolutely no idea what the best move is. Let's see if you can find a good move in each of the following positions.
Okay, I'm going to pause, okay?
Black is currently up 3 pawns, so Black decides to offer a trade of queens, thinking it will be easier to win the game without having to deal with White's queen.
Okay.
Black didn't consider what the queen was doing on the 8th rank.
8th rank. Huh? 8th? Oh. Ooh. Wait, what happens now? Wait, so like this entire king, this entire rank is clear. So all I can do is just like check the black king, right? Like I just, instead of killing the queen, I could rather just put it forward and then check and then mate. Because where else will the king run? Right?
Can
I
you
don't know.
find White's best move?
Queen
The
up?
black queen gave up protection of the back rank and forgot to ask what checks White has in the position. White only has 1 check, but it's checkmate. If you found Queen E8 checkmate, great job. This checkmate is known as a back rank checkmate. In this position, after Rook A1 check, it looks like Black is about to deliver a back rank checkmate. What is White to do? Well, if White decides to...
Wait, what is White to do? Okay, so in this case, if the rook just comes down, right, then wait, I just want to figure out the other steps as well. Yeah, I feel like yeah. If the rook comes down, then the rook can be killed. No, I don't think that's the no. What would be the right move here? Okay, let's see. Let the video tell me.
block with Rook E1, notice that doesn't help because after Rook takes E1, it's checkmate. Let's look a little closer. Can you find another white piece that can help us deal with the check?
Another white piece that can help with the check. So right now it's at check, so I have to move a white piece that saves me from check, right? Oh, I can just use the bishop and kill the rook. So there's no piece that can attack my king, right? Wait, how did I not look at that before? What the heck? No, yeah, I just use the bishop to kill the rook, right?
If you found the move bishop takes A1, great job. The bishop moves all the way from the other side of the board to come to the rescue, capturing the checking piece. Remember, if you can capture a checking piece, this can often be the best way to get out of check.
Got it. Okay.
In this position, what do you think is White's best move?
Wait, pause. What is White's best move? Okay, wait. The best move will always be to like checkmate, right? So, oh, if I just move the rook forward, like really at the top, then it's check and it's also checkmate because literally it's digging its own grave by blocking itself from moving anywhere else. So if I just move the rook right up top, I think that's the move to go.
If you're thinking Rook A8 delivering a back rank checkmate, you have to remember it's not just your moves you have to consider.
Ooh.
We also have to figure out what is our opponent.
Oh wait, I totally forgot that the king, like our king. Oh my god, what? How does this video know what I'm thinking? Oh my god, what? Wait, no. I need to take that back because I totally forgot about my king. Like right now, it's completely exposed. So instead, what should I do? I should. See, if I'm right now, am I in a check position? Because I don't know if I'm in a check position. Yeah, I am in a check position. What am I saying? So if I have to move the king back here, but then the queen can just go there. Where else can the bishop move? So do I just put the king back? What the heck? Do I just move the king back? But then that doesn't put us in a strong position. What do I do? Okay, I'm going to let the video tell me.
Doing. In this position, White's best move is also white's only move because
The
notice
king.
white is in check.
Yeah.
And in this position,
So then you just have to move the king back because that's the only place the king can go. Yeah. Damn. Okay. So the way I think is the first thing I need to see, first thing I need to check is if I'm in check because that's the first move I have to get out of check or else it's game over. So the first thing I need to do is check, and then check the other check. First, I need to check if I'm at check. Then I need to check if I can check the other side. Right? Yeah. Let's name that. So check, and then check the other side. Yeah, check the other side. That's going to be my first and only strategy that I learned today. Okay, check, and then check the other side. And then we'll see what the other strategies are. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I can only move the king back right now.
white must deal with the check first and play king h1.
Yeah.
Now black has to be careful and deal with white's threat on the next turn.
Got it.
In this position, can you find white's best move? Notice that we can capture a pawn with rook takes e4, but then black is able to do the same thing with knight takes.
Wait, sorry. I sneezed, so I missed what I was supposed to do. I'm going to go a little back. Okay.
Best move?
Wait,
Notice
what?
that we can capture
Sorry.
deal with white's threat on the next turn. In this position, can you find white's best move?
Okay, white's best move. Let's see. So right now, white's best move. Hey, you just like move forward the pawn so that it upgrades to a queen, because that's like if you have a queen in the game, that's the best move, right? Plus, oh wait, first I need to check. There is no check, so then I can like upgrade my pawn to a queen, I think.
Notice that we can capture a pawn with rook takes e4, but then black is able to do the same thing with knight takes a7. Remember, when you find a good move, always look for a better move. Don't forget about your pawn on a7.
Yeah.
It's one move away from reaching the 8th rank. Do you remember what happens when a pawn reaches the other side of the board? That's right, the pawn gets a promotion. Notice the newly promoted queen puts the black king into check and threatens the knight all at the same time. After king f7, queen takes c6 wins the knight. It takes time and practice to find the best move. Now it's your turn to continue practicing finding the best move.
Okay, look at the chat. You're doing great progress as someone who is self-learning. Hey, thanks for the encouraging words. Really appreciate it. Hi, Gayatri. Now comes in a great advice from Sagar Shah. Follow CCT. Checks, captures, and threats. Checks first. If not, then look for capture. Ooh, CCT. I like that. And it's easy to like remember also. Because like it sounds like CCTV camera. And literally you have to like look at the checkboard as if you're a CCTV camera and like look left, right, forward, diagonal. So I think I'll remember that CCT rule. And it's check, captures, and then threats. But why won't you look at threats first and then try to capture? Like, shouldn't you like first see if... Yeah, can someone explain why it's not CTC and why is it CCT? Interesting. The word check raided the stream. Yeah, because I was like trying to figure out check, and then I just kept saying check. But each check had like a different meaning. Yeah, Ansh, could you please explain why it's not CTC, like check, then threats, then capture, and why it's check, capture, and threat? Is there a reason behind that? Or it's just like one of the strategies to play? But I'm going to write that down. CCT. That sounds cool. Cool. Okay. Starting the challenge for finding the right move. Kind of scared. Okay. Black's queen. Where's Black's queen? Yeah. Black's queen just put White's king into a check. Yep, it did. What is White's best response to this? Like the first thing that I'm thinking of is just using my queen to capture the queen. So then, I escape the check as well as. But then I put my. Is that the best move? Yeah, because I can't do anything else, right? I'm gonna go with it. Or should I analyze every single piece? My gut is saying to go with this. But okay, I'm just gonna click on it. Okay, fine. But like in like a real game, I should analyze every piece and then make a move, I think. And not really go with my gut move. I don't know. Okay. Next. Black just played where is RB2? R is for rook. Okay, RB2. Attacking white's queen. Yeah, just like horizontal. Should white move the queen or you find a stronger move? Hey, no, this is the back thing, right? Like if I just move my white rook forward, rather than like saving my queen, I'm actually doing a check and a mate. Or like a check. So I should rather do this, I think. Yay, nice. Got it. Cool. The game has just started, but white already has a very strong move. Can you find it? Okay. Hey, this is the one that we were taught. Like I can just already do a check here. Like this one. This one. Right? Am I being too fast and like not figuring out? Yeah, okay. The pawn can. Oh, yeah. Okay, I was being too quick. Okay, let's analyze this. The game is developing a piece with check can be good, but black can block the check. Yeah, true. Okay, try again. Okay. Not gonna be too fast and analyze the game properly. That's my biggest mistake, I think. Okay, so the game has just started, but white already has a very strong move. What can I do? Not really sure. Because like my mind is only focusing on playing a check right now. Because like the challenge told me that white is in a very strong position. So my mind is like instantly going for checks. But if I do that, then my only possible position of doing a check is by filling these diagonals with a diagonal moving piece. But then I can't really move my queen. And the bishop, I already tried to move it and like it can get captured by a pawn, which is kind of sad. So what do I move though? I don't know. I really don't know. What should I move? Should I move another pawn? Or no. Or is it the I don't know. Should I move a pawn right now? Okay. I'm just gonna click on different tiles to see what my options are. This doesn't do much. What is my strongest move? I literally cannot move my rooks right now, so that's out of the option. My knight is far behind. Do I move my knight here? No, because then this could just move forward and then I don't get to kill it. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take the help of the chat if anyone's figured it out. Nope. Shit, this went to top chat again. That's kind of sad. There is only one. Oh, I missed the. There is only one legal move for like the previous game. I think I don't know. This one, I don't know how to do this. The game has just started, but white already has a very strong move. Should I be thinking about move? I don't want to move my queen as well, or should I? I mean, in a normal game, I would just like move a pawn because that's the least. Can I do this? It captures a pawn, right? And it like invades the army. Plus, like none of the other pieces can kill me. Should I do that? I don't know if I should. I feel like that's like going too much into the army of the black pieces. Okay, I'm gonna try this, okay? I'm scared. I would have never done that. I would have never done that. Whoa, great job. White's bishop captures the unprotected pawn. Yup, and now attacks black's rook. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that's such a cool way to like play. Whoa. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Like if I wouldn't have clicked on the piece and it would like it showed me that it can go till there, I would have never tried to think of it. Okay. White has a large material advantage. Large material advantage. That just means like it has more pieces, I think. You know what? With like even like investing in stocks, there are so many terminologies that like confuse you. Whereas like you can literally just say what it means and it'd be so much easier for people to understand. But now I know what material advantage is, I think. But black has just checked. Yeah, with the rook. Can you find white's best response to the check? Okay. Let's see. In this, I could. So I have to get out of the check, right? Because right now it's check. So I can't even like try to think about moving my rook pieces unless it's like gonna block my king. But also I could think of escaping the check and also trying to capture the king. I mean, check the king. Is that a possibility? I don't see that possibility coming up, because the only possibility of checking the king is by moving my rook forward, but then that doesn't take me out from my check. The ways that I can take out my check is, sorry about the terminology, like if I move my bishop backwards till here, should I do that? If I move my bishop backwards, then the rook might want to kill it, but then I could so yeah, I could do that. I could not move my queen to help get out of the check, I don't think. Or I could move my my king here. Is that the right move? Can you find white's best response? Yeah, so my two options are moving my bishop here or bringing my king back. I don't know which one's better though. But if I bring it here, then I'm sacrificing my bishop. And I don't know if I can... Can I kill my king with the... Can I kill the rook with my king once I bring this here? Okay, I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm going to try and see if this is... Yeah, and then the rook might... Okay, cool. I was overthinking it because, like, I don't know. I guess with practice, it's going to be better. Whoa, you're still live. Crazy. How long has it been? I mean, yeah, I've been learning chess from the 3 hours. Whoa. I think it's going to go close to 4 hours. The pace at which I'm learning, I feel like it's going to go till 4 hours. But what was I going to say? Malu, do you remember my longest stream? Like, I don't know if it was 4 hours or more than that. Actually, I'm going to check. Wait. Check. Now, every time I say check, I get reminded of checkmate and checks. What has my life become? I didn't sign up for this. Hey, I increased the subscriber. Thanks to whoever subscribed. Yeah, my longest stream was GeoGuessr, which was 3 hours, 21 minutes. And I'm almost going to cross that. So cool. And I feel like I'm nowhere close to... There was an extreme... Yeah, the GeoGuessr one. 3 hours, 20 minutes. So definitely this is going to be the longest I've streamed. And it doesn't even feel like 3 hours. Yeah, good thing I've been walking around, because I just thought that I just sat here for 3 hours, but that's not true. Okay, moving next. Wait, where was I? Next thing. Okay, next challenge. White's knight. I forgot. Yeah, white's knight is under attack by the bishop. Yep, the diagonal move. White wishes the black. Wait, what? White wishes the black king would be in the h8 corner. Okay, so white could deliver a checkmate with the rook. Yeah, by just moving it forward, right? Yeah. Can you find white's best position in this? Um. Hey, instead of moving the rook, no, I mean this rook. Instead of moving this rook forward, why can't I just move this knight 1, 2 here, and then in the next move it's a checkmate, right? But then, yeah, right? No, wait, no, because like then the king will move where? Here or here. It won't move here because obviously this is blocking it. Yeah, I think I should move my knight, right? Over here. So that it's safe from the other pieces, but also it's forcing it to be in the corner, I think. Yay! Nice. Nice. I like that. Can you find winners? Can you find white's winning move? Yeah, just put the bishop right at the top. So the king is like literally checkmate. Let's go. Nice. Next lesson, playing a game. Playing a game? Oh, that's the last lesson.
Know the rules and how to play. But now it's time to see the ideas you have learned put into action in an actual game. In this game, we'll see how two pieces working together can be a powerful force, and that a king surrounded by pieces isn't always safe. Let's take a look. White begins the game with e4, controlling the center and opening up lines for the queen and light-squared bishop. Black plays c6, a move we haven't seen yet. The idea is to prepare the move d5 on the next turn and attack the strong pawn on e4. White plays d4, controlling more space in the center and also opening up the dark-squared bishop. Black strikes back in the center with d5, threatening to capture the pawn on e4 on the very next move. When the opponent threatens to take one of our pieces, it's natural to feel worried. Remember, it's okay to make even trades, such as a pawn for a pawn. What you don't want is to give away your pieces for nothing. In this situation, white could push the pawn forward with e5, white could capture the pawn on d5, or, as in the game, protect the pawn and develop a piece with knight to c3. After d takes e4, knight takes e4, white's knight recaptures the pawn and moves directly into the center. Black now plays knight to d7, developing a knight and also preparing the next move, knight g to f6, with the idea that if the knight gets captured, black is ready to recapture the knight, like that. The drawback to this move is the light-squared bishop is blocked, and also notice black's king has no moves. We'll take a look and see if that becomes a problem.
Okay.
White plays bishop to c4, activating the bishop to a powerful diagonal, and as you know, pointing at the weakest point in black's camp, f7. Black plays knight g to f6, attacking white's knight, and white plays knight to g5, avoiding the knight's attack and joining the light-squared bishop in attacking the f7 square. In this position, black should play e6, blocking the light-squared bishop's path to the f7 square. But black does not have a sense of danger in the position and plays h6, attacking the knight and assuming that it's going to move backwards. Can you find the move that immediately wins the game for white?
Wait.
That's
I want to
right.
pause it. Okay. Can you find the move that immediately wins the game? It has to be the bishop, right? Because like it didn't stop the bishop, so I could just charge forward with my bishop diagonally, which is a check, and the king is literally trapped. So then I checkmate. So like the bishop has to go diagonally, right?
Bishop takes f7.
Yes.
White delivers checkmate, threatening to
Exactly.
capture the king on the next turn. And notice black's king is surrounded, or should we say smothered, by its own pieces. It cannot escape the attack. You've learned a lot so far. Can you put your ideas into action? Let's prove it in the challenges.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Let's see if I've gotten this. Scared. Start challenge. Okay. Let's open the game by moving the pawn in front of white's king. Okay. 2 moves. Okay. I feel like when I played this with Rishu, that was the first move I did. But he moved this forward. Then, okay, fine. They moved here. Great job. White moves a pawn into the center, opening up lines to the bishop. What does that mean? Opening up lines to the bishop. Bishop and queen. Okay, yeah. So this is moved so it can like now travel cross. Okay, that makes sense. Black's move does not directly control the center. Push another pawn to intercept. Okay. Oh, so is it like in the opening, your opening pieces should like try to control the center, which is this square, as much as possible? And if like your opponent is like giving you the chance to control more center, you should just go forward with it. And now it's one of the pieces are in the center. White now has 2 pawns. And yeah, exactly. And black just has 1. And then what do? Black is threatening to capture white's pawn. Yep. Can you find a move that develops a knight and protects the e4 pawn? E4 pawn. The knight has to be this one, right? Like it goes up and then to the right, because then in the next move it can go. I think I'll put it here. Yeah, okay, it captures. That's fine, because now it can capture your pawn. What? Sorry. Brings another piece. How can white capture? Yeah, with the knight here. I think this is what was shown in the video. I think they're just repeating it. Great job. White's knight capture the pawn and enters the center of the board. Yep. Next. White wants to target the weak f7. f7. Oh, it's literally showing what the video showed. Can you develop a bishop to attack the f7 target and help control the center? Can you develop a bishop? This one. This is the only open one, so literally gonna place it here. Next. Where's knight on what? White's knight on e4 is under attack by this one. It has to be, yeah. Can you move the knight to a safety and join the... Okay. It's literally asking me to follow the video. How is this a challenge? You're like I'm following the steps of what they already told me to do. White's knight attacks the f7. Yep. Adding pressure. Can you find white's winning move? Literally this. Done. Okay. I didn't feel accomplished completing these challenges because I already knew the answers. It's kind of sad.
Control the center, and you can control the game.
Wait, hold on. Have I not finished the lessons yet? This keeps going. When does it stop? Let me just check my progress. Whew. Nice. I've finally completed playing the game. Yay! So, am I ready to play a game now? I'm scared. No. I don't feel like I should at least finish the beginner to play a game, right? Yeah. But I feel like I'm too tired to like go through new lessons today. So I think I'm going to come tomorrow. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to come tomorrow. If not tomorrow, at least Monday, and finish the beginner lessons. For now, this was good. I got this knight. Someday I'll reach this king. Who knows? Learning rank. That's a cool way to like what you gamify your website. But yeah, oh my god, is anyone in the chat? I don't think so. But I'm so glad so many new people and some old people joined to watch me learn how to play chess. This was like the most basic excuse me, basic things ever, but I really like this style of teaching a content and then giving some challenges. Some challenges were really lame, but maybe it's like encouraging for some people to do those easy challenges and like like go through it really quickly. So yeah, it's not that bad. I actually like this way of learning. It sometimes gets a little confusing when you don't understand it on your own and you don't have any other actual human being to explain. So maybe if in my next stream, if there's any super free person that it doesn't mind coming and explaining things to me while I learn. But then the problem with that is whenever there's another person involved, I just feel like I'm wasting their time. Like in the chat, you can leave whenever you feel like. But if I have someone on call with me, I just feel like I'm being too much of a burden to them. So I don't want to like reach out to anyone. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I'll figure out once I get stuck, like really stuck, then I'll maybe reach out for actually human help. But for now, I think that's all I wanted to stream today. Kind of tired, kind of hungry. So that's all for today. Let me switch streams. I'm gonna close, remove. Yeah, I'm back full screen again. Oh, wait. Should I put this back and like remind you? So down there are like 3 links there. Linktree gives you all the information of, I don't know, my Discord and Twitter and Instagram, whatever. Buy me a coffee. There's a link if you want to like send some money. Don't have to because I'll continue doing this. I like live streaming, so I'll continue live streaming. And youtube.com, that's just there to tell you to subscribe, like, and share the content so that we can reach 500 subs soon. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break now. I feel like 3.5 hours of chess learning is enough for day one. I'll come back tomorrow to learn more. And then hopefully I'll end this chess stream series by playing actual games with actual human beings. Yeah. I want to know if there's a puzzle section because there's literally a puzzle section. Cool. This puzzle rush, puzzle battle, daily puzzle. I want to check out the puzzle section, what that is. Also, anyone in the chat, if you know like resources that helped you learn chess better, please reach out and let me know. I don't know if I'll be able to do these puzzles. We'll wait till I go through the beginner course. But yeah, the aim of the stream is to go through the beginner course and then start playing games and then I'll see. But at least now I feel a lot confident to know how things move and yeah, I feel accomplished for today. But I'm gonna go now. Hope you had fun. Like the stream, subscribe, share. Road to 500, road to monetization. Hope you had fun. But I'm gonna go now, end the stream. Take care. Bye. No. Okay, bye.